Yeah, simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's the punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
What we talking about? What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it. I'm simply ball dropping.
Chopping up these topics, man, I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, ain't stopping.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. This my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics, from politics to your top picks. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pump it, high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. There's nothing like competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man, I got something to say. I'm
simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man, I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, making
They only here to
moves,
cause
ain't stopping.
confusion.
Simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man, I'm simply ball dropping.
Yes, you know who it is, man. It's your favorite host, man, K-Sap, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I see my people in the building. I see you, Raven Simone Dotson. I see you, King Pisces Nathan. I see you, Political Little. I see you, Aunt Dix, my members in the building. I see you, Donna Cox. I see you, Brooklyn. Yeah, man, we got to talk about it. This is stuff that, you know, social media don't want to talk about. This is what the internet and YouTube don't want to talk about. Shout out to Little Sip for the $5 super sticker.
Here comes the money, 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 dollar.
Yeah, y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all been doing me bad, man. Y'all do me a favor, man. As soon as y'all come in the building, right? Just smash the like button, man. Y'all been doing me bad these last couple lives. Y'all ain't been hitting the like button. I got off the stream last night, had over 2,000 views on the stream, but didn't have that many likes. And I don't know what's up. T. Carmella, I see you in the building. Superfly J, one of my members in the building, I see you. Salute to all my members in the building. I'm waiting for some of my moderators to pull up, and we'll get this show kicked off. So do me a favor, man. When y'all come in the building, man, just hit the like button. The like button is free. The like button is free. All you got to do is pay attention. All you got to do is pay attention. Yeah, T. Carmella, you said you already liked and wiped off my feet. Bangs Theory, what's up? I see y'all in the building. Yeah, we got 71 people in here right now watching, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and run them likes up, man. Y'all got to do us a favor, man, over here on Simply Ball Dropping, man. Y'all got to hit them likes, man. Y'all got to run the likes up, man. Y'all got to run the likes up. Man, I appreciate that, King Pisces Nathan. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all gotta run these likes up, man. Do me a favor, man. Y'all get Simply Ball dropping in this algorithm strong, man, because we providing good stuff, man. Yeah, so I appreciate that. What's up, Marcus? I see you back in the building, man. Yeah, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about Angel Reese, man. I see you, Waterfall, H2O. Appreciate you. Yeah, we got to talk about this. See, this is the stuff. Superfly J, tell them. Hit the like button. It doesn't take but a second. That's right. I see you, Amy Sue. I see you back. Yeah, so we got to talk about it. Antoine Baker, I see you in the building. I see y'all falling through. Yeah, see, this is the stuff that we talked about, during the off season. Everybody's so worried about what Angel Reese is doing on the off season, saying that she's too worried about making these public appearances, getting to the money, these brand deals. And they basically say she put her basketball game on the back burner. But see, when stuff comes out like this, don't nobody want to talk about it. So, over here on Simply Ball Dropping, we keep it raw and uncut, man. We bring you everything. See, the stuff that they don't want to talk about, we expose them, right? Laverian Joseph, I see you in the building. See, the stuff that they don't want to talk about, we going to talk about, right? Like I said, if it don't fit their narrative, they ain't going to talk about it. They ain't going to talk about it. And this is one thing that they don't want to talk about is Angel Reese back in the lab, right? So basically, she been putting in work, and this is the stuff that she said on her podcast. She ain't got to post it on her social media. And see, the thing about it is she didn't post it on her social media. Shout out to one of my faithful subscribers, Incapable Love and War. She sent me this clip, and she sent me the Twitter post that somebody posted that Angel Reese was back in the lab. And see, don't nobody want to talk about it. And see, what happened was it got posted, and this is what it was. Somebody said, "Revenge tour Reese, my GOAT putting in work," but Twitter says she doesn't post it, so it doesn't mean it's not happening. And you see when it was, that's today, Monday. Somebody posted that at 8:19 p.m. today, this evening. So we got to talk about it, man. So we here to talk about it. So basically, Angel's in the lab. Angel is in the lab. She's doing her due diligence. She's doing her work. But like they say, if she don't post it, it's not happening. Exactly. It's two sides to a pro athlete. I totally agree with that. But see, this is the stuff that they do political. They don't want to talk about the good stuff she doing. They always want to, I see you, Brown Sugar. I see you, Brown Sugar, in the building. Yeah, so this is the stuff that they don't want to talk about. So, we try to expose these people that say that Angel Reese is not, worried about her basketball game, man. Angel Reese, man, she's putting in work, man. And see, the thing about it is, she got people thinking. See, Angel got people trying to question her every move, and that's the problem. And now she got people in the trick bag because they don't know what's going on. And see, she ain't got to post it on her social media. There's people out there that are posting it for her. And they going on these other sites. They have the Angel Reese updates. They got the Angel Reese Revenge Tour. She's not posting it from her, page. People are capturing this. And what they doing is they posting it to let people know Angel's putting in that work. Angel is putting in that work. Yeah, Angel got that. Like I said, man, this is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Angel. She got something in store for y'all. She got something in store for everybody that clapped about her game and things like that. Superfly J, I just made you a moderator as well. You're not just a member, you're a moderator. I see you, Jay Burns. I see you. But that's the thing about it is Angel was in there putting in work. And the thing about it is with the new head coach, Tyler Marsh, like I said, he's a player developmental coach. And like I said, it's a lot of things that, Tyler Marsh has done already. I know he's reached out to his player personnel and said, hey, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Hit that like button, people. Y'all slapping these haters on Angel. That's right. That's what we doing. King Pisces Nation. Nathan, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna go ahead and make you a mod of the channel, man. Cause you always in here representing, man. So we giving you them mod duties. Yeah. The more mods, the better. So yeah, so you just became a mod of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, man. Salute, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Yeah, so that's what we doing. Angel Reese slapping these haters upside the head, man. And yeah. I see you, B Will. I see you in the building. Man, that Unrivaled, man. I just hope a lot of these players don't get injured in Unrivaled, man. Because, 3-on-3. Yeah, I got you, Superfly J. You've been a faithful member of the channel, so you got the mod duties. I see you, Nate. Nate back in the building. That's right. Tell him to hit the like button. So, guys, man, what y'all think, man, about Angel Reese, being back in the lab and don't nobody want to talk about it? I ain't seen one video about Angel Reese back in the gym from all these so-called Angel Reese haters. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about that. Yeah, Jay Burns, that 3v3, that stuff, man, you got to watch out for, man, because, in that, you got to go hard. Yeah, that's that 3-on-3 stuff, man, because you see, if you watch the, the big three, them people, man, yeah. Nah, she didn't post the video in the lab. Somebody else posted the video of her in the lab. That's what I'm saying. Angel ain't really got to do that. And that's what the problem people are having. They saying because Angel Reese don't post it, it's not happening. And she's already made it, abundantly clear on her channel, on her Unapologetically podcast, that she does not post stuff like that on her social media. She posts stuff about, her personal stuff, man. And people don't like that. Yeah. Lady Hoop said AR about to go crazy on the boards. Well, Tyler Marshall already said, man, he like how she rebound and like how she defends and likes her high motor. That's things that you can't teach. What else? What's up, Raja and Troy? What's going on? Venetia Nation, I see you in the building. They won't talk about that because they were spreading all rumors that she was banned from the W. Yeah, all kinds of narratives talking about, steroids and stuff like that. I got you, Venetia. Raven Simone Dotson, I'm happy she's back. Yeah. Yeah, they look like clowns, man. They look like clowns, man. They got all kinds of rumors up about Angel Reese, man. Yeah. But, she's doing her due diligence. That's what I say, Marcus, man. She been doing that, man. Just because she don't post it, man, she putting in work. But people don't realize she just came off the wrist surgery. You know what I'm saying? So she's ahead of schedule. And like I said last night, I just hopefully, none of the players have a setback. I hope she don't have a setback in her injury. I hope Elizabeth Williams don't have a setback. We don't know the full extent on Kennedy Carter's ankle. We haven't heard no news on that. So hopefully, she's all right. So, we gonna see. But I'm just happy to inform you guys that, the Chi-Town Barbie is putting in work. And see, they don't like that. And see, that's what the narrative was, even during the season. Like, people was criticizing her game so much that they say that she wasn't putting in the work, right? But it's evident that she was putting in the work, because if she's not going out there putting in work and she played like she played last year, you know what I'm saying? Averaging 13 and 12. Just imagine if she is putting in the work and she comes back out and she starts averaging 20 and 12. Then what people going to say? That's what it is, man. I think social media got things misconstrued, right? man, you can be one thing on social media than, in real life, you know what I'm saying? But in her situation, man, there's a lot of people. What's up, Kevin Lawson? I see you in the building. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. And it's crazy that the girl's in the off season, man, and she's not even playing, and they still trying to find a way to hate. Oh, you reported them Waterfall? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You saw a lot of videos out there. I don't even know where the steroid thing came from. I don't even believe where that came from. I can't believe YouTube lets them kind of videos ride. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marcus. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how you not putting in work and you out there coming in as a rookie and you dominating 13-13. What you say? I want to critique famous people sometimes, but all the criticism of Pete has been stupid. Yeah. Like her, I don't understand some of the criticism she gets, like how they just make up stuff, man. They just make up stuff and put it out there. Amy Sue, I don't know where them steroid videos came from. Like, how did them allegations come up? I really don't. Seneca Gordon, man, appreciate you. Angel is a great underrated defender. Yeah, they don't give her her just dues, defensively, man. She's one of the better defenders in the WNBA, man. Man, that'd be great, man. Especially under new leadership out there in Chicago, man. I just hope everything works out the way it's supposed to work out, man, so we can put some of these haters to bed. Yeah. But see, the crazy thing about it is, with the new hire in Tyler Marsh, man, I think they're supposed to have a press conference tomorrow, his first press conference. And when that comes available, we will be talking about that. Keisha Robertson said AR had great potential. She better than the fave. I watched basketball for years. AR is going to surprise a lot of people. Her last game was 24-12 on 50% shooting. That is correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I just think with, the new head coach, I think I think the team can woosah now. I think it's a sign of, fresh air. I think, everything that's happened in the past with, Teresa Weatherspoon, it's unfortunate, but sometimes we got to let that go, man. I mean, it's hard. Like we said last night, it's hard not to talk about Teresa Weatherspoon, man, because you know what she meant to them players. But, she's not walking back in that door no time soon. Jeff P thought that he wanted to go in a different direction. And, that's what he did. And he had a say in, his choice of head coach. And that's his selection is Tyler Marsh, which was something that surprised a lot of people. But in this situation, I think it's going to benefit Angel Reese, Carmilla Cardosa, and Kennedy Carter and Elizabeth Williams because, they know what that coach brings to the table. They know what Tyler Marsh brings to the table, and I think that's why everybody is back in the lab, and I think that's why Angel Reese is back in the lab, and I think that's why the person that put it up there, they put it up there to show that, Angel Reese means business. What's up, champ? I see you in the building. The champ, Tony Benzino. I see you in the building. The champ is here. The champ is here. Yeah. What you say, political? Addressing the bias is crucial for creating an ethical environment where the talent and contribution. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, we talked about Michaela Onaway last night, man. I think she's going to be a very integral part of the team. I think Tyler Marsh sees the talent in that squad, and I think that's why he took over that head coaching position. I think he realizes the talent that the Chicago Sky have. I think he sees the potential. Brother Hannibal, PG Olivia. Yeah, she had a triple-double tonight for Notre Dame. Yeah, I saw that, Brother Hannibal. Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on it. Been keeping my eye on some of them college players, man. Yeah, you know, the college season kicked off, man, and that's what we've been waiting for, man, to see what kind of players that are going to be coming out of college into the draft that, you know, the Sky can potentially go after. But yeah, she was hooping, but you know, it was game one, Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? She got skills, man. Waterfall said the problem with the Sky is Jeff P don't want to give Angel Reese the franchise tag. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I think Jeff P, a lot of people said that Jeff P and Angel have a great relationship. Me personally, I don't know about that. That's just my opinion. I don't see the interaction that we should see, but you know, what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. Keywan Jackson, I see you. I didn't get a notification yesterday, but all y'all need to do is hit the like button. So you got your notifications on, Keywan Jackson? I don't know what it is with YouTube, man. Sometimes YouTube is sending a notification out. Sometimes YouTube will send, you know, notifications that I posted a video. Sometimes they'll send a notification that I went live. Yeah. Chelsea Gray caught heat from Fever fans today. What happened, Lil Sip? What happened on that? What you mean she called flack? I did see a video of the Las Vegas Aces, you know, tribute to Tyler Marsh. They gonna miss him, man. He was a big influence in that locker room, man, and on that sideline. Roddy Ride. Who's Roddy Ride? Jeff has no control of that. You said Jeff has no control of that because the fans have decided that she is a franchise player. Exactly. Angel Reese would be a damn fool to be in any relationship with a known snake. Like she said, when the grass is low, the snakes for sure. She better not trust Jeff. That's what we've been saying, political. Like, everybody wants us to give Jeff P the benefit of the doubt, but, you know, sometimes when you can't trust the front office and you can't trust your organization, you do make statements like that. And Angel Reese came out there and made a statement. So we don't know what kind of relationship her and Jeff P got, but I know the relation. See, what's up, Lakeisha? I see you in the building. I don't know what kind of relationship they got, but I'm just glad that somebody posted that of Angel Reese back in the lab just to, you know, shut these haters down, man, because these haters, you know, let these haters tell it. Angel Reese don't never work on her game. Don't never work on her game. That's the crazy thing about it is, you know, for a 22-year-old out here, you know, in the off season, you know, making these appearances, making these brand deals and, you know, doing things that she's doing, and people want to talk negative about it. But as soon as something positive comes up, they don't want to talk about that. So when Angel Reese is back in the lab on her revenge tour, don't nobody want to speak on it. But people are still being this notion that Angel Reese ain't working on her game. See, that's the thing that killed me all season long, right? They critiqued Angel about her missed layups and things like that, or she need to go work on her game and things like that. But when she's out there working on her game, don't nobody want to give her kudos or praise or flowers. Like, okay, I see Angel Reese took the criticism and she went in and she's working on her game. Nobody want to say that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we talked about it last night, King Pisces Nathan. We talked about it last night about, you know, Tyler Marsh. Well, first I'm going to say Jeff P on hiring Tyler Marsh, right? And I know he didn't take that job not being able to bring his own coaching staff in. So if you look around the WNBA and you look at people that, are associated with Tyler Marsh, I would think that, he would be able to bring in some good pieces in the coaching staff. And like I said, if Christy Sides don't get hired as a head coach, she would be a great assistant coach under Tyler Marsh. We all know Angel don't get enough credit for her defense. And Dix, you're right. Jeff P is still on the clock. He's still on the clock, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. Anyone could post a workout session.
They only here to cause confusion.
See, that's what I'm saying. Anyone could post a workout session. See, that's the problem that we have. See, when there's a workout session of her posted, these are the comments we get. And anyone can post a workout session. But see, when she don't post it, that's when the haters are out in full force talking about she need to go work on her game. But now that that stuff is out there to the public to see, now it's anyone can post a workout session. That's what we're dealing with. We talked about that last night, Jay Burns. My expectations is for that coach to come in and turn the Chicago Sky around, get them off into the playoffs. And like I said, anything can happen in the playoffs, but you got to make steps in the right direction. So if they get to the playoffs, that's a big step for the Chicago Sky. They had a threshold on this year. They let it slip away. But if they get to the playoffs and don't be hovering around, like I said, because Bro Gad said, I think it's 47 games this year. And I was going out on a limb, say they was going to be, what I said 25-15. So I think, they're going to win anywhere north of 20 games. That's my expectations. Anywhere, or 44 games. I appreciate you, correcting me, Political. 44 games. I appreciate that. But I said anywhere north of 20 games, that's a real expectation. That's a real expectation. Because, they started off the season, pretty good. And then that second half of the season, that's where they went from sugar to shit. That's what I'm saying. Not for the weak. That's the problem that we have, right? See, this whole thing came about Angel Reese not posting any workout sessions or any footage of her in the lab, right? And everybody said, oh, she's in the off season, man. She's not worried about playing basketball. She too worried about making these guest appearances. She's too worried about all these brand deals. She too worried about, her podcast and stuff like that. All she needs to be in the gym. All she needs to be in the lab. But as soon as somebody posts a video of Angel Reese working out, now what they say, anybody can post a workout session. Even though she didn't post it, somebody else posted it, right? So to be frank with you, this is what happened tonight. Somebody said, my goat, right, is in the lab, right? They said, my goat is in the lab, and then it says putting in work, but Twitter says she doesn't post it, so it means it's not happening, right? But look at the date on that, right? It happened this evening, November the 4th, right? So Timmer 10B Ball, he's a workout guy. They posted this video on Revenge Tour Reese. Now people coming in saying anybody can post a workout video. That's the problem that I have. So now that it's out there, nobody wants to talk about it. Now that it's out there for the public, don't nobody want to talk about it. So we had to talk about it. And that's the problem that we have, is because everybody focuses on her getting out at 22 years old, getting this money, And everybody comes to the conclusion that, oh, Angel Reese don't want to play basketball. She's all about being in the limelight. She's all about the glam. She's all about, going out, setting courtside. She ain't in the lab. She ain't working on her game. But now that that's out there, nobody want to talk about it. But, we here to talk about it. And that's the problem that I've been having with these people on YouTube all year long, is the criticism that Angel Reese has gotten. Is it warranted? I don't think it's warranted. It's all right to critique somebody's game and say that, you need to do this and need to do that. But to go outside of basketball, it's ridiculous. So me personally, I don't think none of the criticism outside of basketball, even with the basketball takes, I don't think it was warranted. It's okay to say, hey, oh man, she need to, develop this and develop that. That's a basketball critique. But to say that she just out there doing it and not trying to improve and go work on it is asinine, man. I don't know any sports player that don't want to work on their craft. I don't know any sports player that don't want to work on their craft. And that's the thing that we got to stop. And that's the thing that I hope people will focus on next year when the WNBA starts back up. As when you're talking about a certain individual or athlete and you're saying, oh, I think they can do this better and do this better. I don't want nobody to take that as we hating on somebody. I want people to take that as, we talking basketball. But for somebody to say that Angel Reese, she been playing basketball all her life, and y'all sit here and tell me that Angel Reese is not trying to perfect her craft, I find that crazy. Lakeisha Green said, you don't become a champion by not working. Come on now. If you have that take, then you just get that. That's what I'm saying. But that's the problem, though. That's the problem, Lakeisha. That's the problem that I have, man. You don't see too many people. Anything that Angel Reese is doing positive, don't nobody talk about it. But when she's out there getting the money in the off season, everybody looks at that as a negative. And that's the problem that we have. And I don't know where it comes from. I'm not saying it's coming from all CC fans. I can't say that. I'm not even gonna get into that debate no more. That's what I'm saying, Seneca. See, people just want to use anything, man. She's coming off of wrist surgery, right? And you gotta let the wrist heal. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, that's all we heard. Angel not working on her game. She's so focused on doing this outside of basketball. Well, there's two parts to a basketball player. Your outside world don't stop just because you're playing basketball. Your outside world don't stop just because you're playing basketball. Jealousy is a powerful emotion, K-Sap. Yeah, I might have to agree with that. But it's sad, man. So like I said, man, and a lot of people come over here and say, y'all go hard for Angel Reese. Y'all defend her to the fullest. Well, I mean, you defend her because a lot of people are disrespecting her. I don't care what you say about her basketball game. I really don't. I don't care if you say she missed 50,000 layups. I could care less. That's not offensive. But it's the other things that are offensive that we gotta have our sisters back. We gotta have our sisters back, man. Like, you can say anything about anybody's football team, basketball team, baseball team, hockey team, any of their sports teams, or any of your favorite players, you can critique them as far as that sport. But when you get out of bounds and go too far and start gaslighting, like Lakeisha said, that's the difference, man. Can't nobody never keep it basketball 100%. So when we talk about things like, yeah, she needs to work on, finishing around the rim. She knows she needs to work on that. And y'all don't think she's trying to work on that? Y'all think she's just going to let that go by the wayside and be like, hey, I'm just going to continue to miss shots around the rim? No. She wants to convert on that. She wants to convert on things like that. And that's when you go put in the work. And she has been putting on the work. Just like Lakeisha said, you don't come a champion by not working. When you're the major player and the star player, you don't become a champion by not working. I mean, I know, God gives people with different talents, but you still got to put the work in. You still got to put the work in. And she's out there putting in the work. And see, people are pissed off because she not posting it. She not posting it. What is y'all crazy? Who's this? Pythagoras raging about the crash out of a woman that wouldn't give him the time of the day. What is all that about? This is the stuff I'm talking about.
They only here to cause confusion.
You see, they only here to cause confusion, man. Yeah, Hog Boss, I can agree with some of that to a certain extent. Some of them was, missed, foul calls, because she's probably the hardest working woman in the WNBA. Mm-hmm. She didn't get a lot of foul calls, but it is what it is. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all slow. Y'all slow. Don't mention my name. Bye. Y'all in the chat tripping. But yeah, that's what it is, though. Mm-hmm. See you, bro, Claude. I see you in the building. That girl wouldn't even look at you twice. What are you talking about, Pie? What's man? Y'all tripping, man. Y'all is tripping. Well, y'all tripping tonight, man. What's going on? All these players know what they have to work on. That's what the all season's for. They don't have to show you. Exactly. Totally agree with that. They tripping in the chat. Like, what is Pie talking about? Talking about somebody wouldn't even look their way. Well, y'all tripping, man.
They only here to cause confusion.
Uncle J.E., what you say? You're like a half hour behind? Trolls come out at night. Yeah, they do come out at night, man. Lakeisha, what's up?
They done came out on you, K-Sep. They say you only watching old girl because you want her now. That's what they say.
I'm
They
just
say
tripping, man.
They say your wife is not enough. You got to be online.
Man,
Angel
Reese could be my daughter, man. No, she could be my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? They tripping, man.
You gotta understand. Some people don't understand sticking up for black women. They just don't. Yeah. They don't get it.
That's the problem, man. That's the problem that we have, man. Some people just weird, man. Some people just weird. I don't understand some of these people the way they think, man. I don't understand like how some of these people think, man. But it's all good though. But Lakeith, let me ask you a question, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. They got her. Somebody posted a video, man, or and some images of her working out, man. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come from her channel, but it came. It's obviously her. And see, people don't want to talk about that. So what do you think about that?
Can you tell me who posted it? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's let me I'm gonna put it back up on the screen so you can see it. This came from at what is that? Tim Martin B-ball. So he's one of them guys that work out NBA players and WNBA players. You see it? You there? Oh, we lost her. Keisha, you there? Lost her. Tell the baby, what's up, man? Jonathan,
Hey, what's going on, K-Sap?
What's
And
the
everybody on the panel.
What's going
I
on,
lost
man?
you for a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I was trying to see. I posted it on there. It came from Tim Martin B-ball. He's one of them guys that be working out NBA players and WNBA players. And you know, he was in the lab with Angel Reese.
Hey, I got something to say. I came across a comment of someone who's a troll saying that photo could be photo op. And that's exactly why. And that's exactly why there's no point of posting yourself working out if they still gonna be convinced that it's not a workout. That's why that's why Joe Burrow said it best: work in silence.
But the crazy thing about it is, Jonathan, it only comes to this point when it's dealing with Angel Reese. Why?
Because Angel Reese is the magnitude. Angel Reese is what makes them relevant. Without Angel Reese, their day sucks. They can't go a day without criticizing her. If they're not saying nothing about Angel Reese, their day failed. They're failures in life. Just like that little funky ass weird troll Pytho Girls, whatever his weird name is. His ass need to go back to Caitlyn Colt clan, wherever he came from. All that trolling. We ain't got time to be dealing with these little bitch ass idiots doing all this trolling shit. Like,
and
leave the girl alone.
Crazy?
Let her do what you got.
But you know what's crazy though, Jonathan? When Angel does work in silence, she still gets criticized. That's the problem. Like, it's nothing that she can do that nobody's gonna give her just dues or her flowers but us, man.
Man, let me tell you something. This is basically this is more than Angel. This is about a black woman who's a successful 22-year-old and making these big boss moves. That's what's really bugging them. So they trying to do all they can to tear her down by hating on her, thinking it's gonna work. It has not worked yet because she's still getting promoted and still getting chosen for different endorsements. Like the woman's getting to her bag, different bag every day, and it keeps piling up.
Yeah,
and they can't stand it, you know. And it's to the point that if the insults ain't working, they might try a different routine. And
I've seen it with the steroid videos. I'm trying to figure out where them steroid videos came from. Like, where did that all trickle from?
Okay, so I've been want to say this, and I'm gonna say this right the f not. I'm gonna try not to cuss too much because my blood pressure's going up due to the Clark fans, and which is why I don't want Caitlin Clark in Unrivaled, because we don't have time for like people and their trolling and their insults and their being annoying just for the hell of it to piss us off when they mess with Angel Reese. So I'm gonna tell you like this: after all the false narrative videos and the false accusations about Angel Reese, that video about her using steroids was the last straw. If I'm Angel Reese, I'm lowering up. I'm suing these YouTube content creators. That is defamation of character, trying to restore someone's image. That right there I'm so glad that no news channel picked that up, because if that was going viral, even without no evidence, that could have got Reese in trouble and without investigation. And Reese would have to do everything we had to do to clear her name. And if it comes out that it wasn't true about Reese taking steroids, she need to go sue the hell out those folks. Because I'm suing. I'm not gonna sit there and let a bunch of content creators use my name to get clicks and views just to build a bag. So all that work they did to build that bag, you best believe that lawsuit, when I'm gonna file, all that money that they worked hard for to talk about me is going to my bank account.
I agree with
And
you,
I'm gonna,
I agree.
and it's gonna be an end of them. And I'm gonna get law enforcement to monitor these fools, these these people who make these little comments. I'm gonna get them to monitor those trolls, man. Those trolls has got to go. They got to get dealt with. If they can't stay on CC's side and support her without hating on Angel Reese, they don't need to be on no social media site. Just go away.
Gotcha, man. That's good. That's a good point, man. Hey, we got Tether Baby back in the building, man. We ain't seen him in a while. I would call you a champion, man, but we ain't seen you in a while. The only champ we got on here is Tony Benzino. What's up, Tether Baby?
Yeah, I've been there. I mean, pop in the chat and type something here and there. I've been watching.
Okay.
I've been watching. I was in the chat when y'all was talking about the new coach hire for the Sky the other day.
Okay, you've been out there on the grind, huh?
And I'm out working right now, so basically that's all it is. And so I would say I'll try to be quick and concise. Some of this is mainly my personal opinion of how people are handling or talking about agency. Somebody got ill static. Jonathan, I think that might be you, my G. Yeah, that was it.
I got it. Go ahead.
But well, for one, y'all take this as you will, but this is just something that I noticed, and I'll use Ben Simmons as to make my example of what I'm about to say. So bear with me. In the summertime, people see Ben Simmons post workout videos, and you'll see him hitting shots and stuff like that. And then the season comes, a lot of stuff they're seeing on video, they don't really see. They don't see that long jump shot, so on and so forth. You might see a few of the things, but like, yo, we see you working, but we're not seeing you utilizing it. Mm-hmm. But still, at least we see him working. You can look at, and I'll use, for example, some of our favorite players. You can find some type of workout video, some type of open run, gym run. Like, you find a lot of different little pieces here and there showing them. Like I just seen recently, Tyrese Maxey was posting a workout video. Boom, right? Now, I can't say, I would probably have to go look. I think the reason why people only assume that Angel is mainly focused on the social media side and the influencer side is, if you want to go find something that she's doing besides, I think one video I seen during the season when she was working with a staff member of the Chicago Sky this season, is the only thing I've seen her doing something pertaining to working on her game. It's not readily available to the grab for the people, for the eyes to see. So if people are trying to be just critical solely on the basketball aspect of it, they'll be like, yeah, I see you doing everything else, but nothing I can find online of you working out. On the flip side, though, right, even though we're not talking about CC today, just the Indiana Fever, she didn't post it herself, but just like somebody posted that for Angel, which I'm going to go check it out. It's a still image. But on the flip side, Indiana Fever posted a video.
No, there's a video out there as well. There's a video out there working with the guy.
Oh,
that was just a still
okay,
image.
Even better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. Because the video, the picture says so much, but a video really, you really can break it down, like, and see little intricacies and things and things changing. So, all in all, just to wrap it up, I really think that's what it boils down to solely, because you have videos going back years back from the girl in high school and working in a garage. She had an in-house garage, CC I'm talking about, and like other players, them playing at a park. I've seen videos of Kevin Durant coming to the Rucker Park, just messing around, playing, trying stuff. I remember back in like 06, 07, Kobe Bryant doing a move he just created at the Rucker where he threw the ball behind his head and went between his legs, and everybody was trying to do that move, even though it was a carry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all it boils down to. Not having it visual to to make that assessment. That's all.
Yeah, and I agree with that. That's I mean, you probably spot on with that tether baby, but the problem is I don't even why is it such a big deal when it comes to Angel Reese? That's the prop. That's where we need the answers at, man. Like I mean, I don't understand, man. Like they make such a big deal about what Angel Reese is doing on the offseason, getting to the bag, getting these brand deals. She made it abundantly clear that she's more than just an athlete, right? You know what I'm saying? She got things that she needs to handle outside of basketball. Just because you're a basketball player, that don't mean your outside world should stop, right? So she's out there handling her business. But then everybody, wants to say and, put these narratives out there that, oh, Angel, that's all she doing. She ain't worried about basketball. And because we heard Coach Marcus come on here and we had a little debate about that, talking about, I could see her within 2 or 3 years, she ain't even gonna be playing basketball nowhere because of the fact that she is so big outside of basketball. And we disagreed with that, right? Angel been playing basketball all her life, right? This is what she does. Without this basketball platform, she wouldn't be able to have the things that she's having with these brand deals and things like that. That has elevated her. But to say that she's not working on the game that has provided her so much, it's just asinine. And it only comes to when Angel Reese, it only comes to when it's all about Angel Reese. Like, why come Angel Reese is not working? This is the narratives we have, man. And that's the
But
problem
like you said, KSAP, it's the narrative. It's been the narrative from college.
But why? Like, why when it comes to Angel Reese, why?
Remember, they have that rival thing where they call a rival, which is not really a rival, but they called the Angel versus Caitlin Clark a rival. It's not a rival, but they call it the rival. That's the narrative, right? So there's the Angel haters, the Caitlyn haters, right? So anything that Angel does, right, it's to be, she's out there because Angel purposely does not put on her social media, and she said it already, and I don't know how many times she has to keep saying the same thing, but she says it already. She says when it comes to her social media is not about basketball. It's about what she does
Outside of basketball.
outside of basketball. So the fact that she doesn't put out the basketball and it's not about basketball, like this is what the narrative from people like Shannon Sharp, Stephen A, Jason Witham, Joe what's his name, Joe Dumbhead, and all the other people, which I call uncles, and all the people that ride on the CC choo choo train, right? Those it are the narratives that have been put out there by the media. Those are the narratives that have been put out there by these so-called podcast pro gurus or whatever they want to call them nowadays, because they're not. And so now it is always in a negative light when it comes to her. And then, I mean, if we want to really get deep down into it, we can call it the race thing about it. Whether you want to say it or not, or whether you like it or not, it is about a race, because Angel's a black woman who's 22-year-old, but she got older white man, older black man, older men trying to tell her what she need to put on her clothes, what she need to be doing. She need to be on the basketball court more. She need to be doing this. But Angel's trying to be a black woman making generational wealth because she already knows that come a certain age, right, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And that's the end of basketball.
Yeah.
Right. She wants to know that when she gets to a certain age, she's not sitting here worrying how I'm going to feed myself or how I'm going to survive after basketball, which instead of we commending her, we try to drag her down. Yeah. We want her to be more like Cece. The two different people.
Yeah.
And Angel has an effect. Angel has an effect out there that is 10 times better than what CC will ever do. Anything that's for CC is about basketball, and that's it. Angel is about, and which you can call her an icon now because she's basketball, she's fashion, she's podcast, she's in commercials, she's doing voiceovers, she's doing this, she's doing that, you name it. Angel's got her feet into it.
Yeah, that's a
And
great.
to
Hey,
see
that's a great
when
breakdown.
they didn't expect her to blow up like this. That was the problem. They never expected Angel to blow up like this. And because she was a rookie and now she's blowing up 10 times better than their idol, oh, now we got to talk bad about her. We're going to talk about this. We're going to say she's not doing this. She's not in the best. But you see, it depends on the mindset that you have. Because if you want to follow the narrative, then yes, you're going to be them little Twitter keyboard warriors, and you go in there and you type out, yeah, I hate Angel Reese. I can't stand her, blah, 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 blah. Right. At the
Hey,
end of the
I totally
day,
agree with that.
I'm serious, but at the end of the day, she's making money. So
Yeah.
whether they hate her or love her, she's still making money because the more they hate her, the more money she makes.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You're making her more popular.
Yep.
Yeah, look, I
And
got
they
two.
don't understand how smart this girl is. She got a team. When I say she got a team behind her, oh my God. I wish I had quarter of what she had.
Hey, great take, Tony. What Jay Burns, man? What's up, man? Welcome back.
I got two things, man.
All right, go ahead.
One, this is my first time in my life being around for not even a brand new league, but for like a league or a sport to take off and start to get big. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I've been around for that. And I can't wait for a couple years from now, because I'm gonna be honest, everybody is just way too sensitive, bro. Like, I've been a fan of sports my whole life. These type of conversations, people hating, people trolling and all that, that's always been a thing. And I get it. Like, the W is a predominantly black woman league, and it's a league that got brand new spotlight put on it. And a lot of the criticisms and the hate and the trolling is new for W fans, but we got to move past that eventually. People are gonna troll, people are gonna hate, whatever. Let them hate. It's good for the league. You know what I'm saying? Second thing though, as far as like the whole Angel and Caitlyn thing, we got to remember, a lot of us live in echo chambers. See, me, I be on the Twitter spaces, I be on the YouTube, I listen to all the conversations, I be in all the lives. It's like, from a black person standpoint, especially if you're an Angel Reese fan, you're gonna get a lot of Caitlin Clark hate. I mean, a lot of Angel Reese hate from Caitlin Clark fans. A lot of Caitlin Clark fans coming in here and trolling. When I'm on Twitter Spaces and on other YouTube channels for Caitlin Clark, you're gonna get a lot of Angel Reese trolls coming in there hating on and all types of stuff. People, sometimes you gotta get outside that and see it's not just your player. And I get it. As black people, we want to stick up for the black woman. You feel me? And I get it, bro. But like, you can't be so sensitive as a sports fan. You gotta learn to just like, yo, shake the haters off, shake the trolls off, let them troll, let them watch. Hate watching is still gonna bring both of them money. These are two young women who have changed the game for the better. I don't care what side you're feeling. They change the game for the better. They're out there doing what they want to do. And like Tony just said,
Is that me or is he muffled?
they two different women. They got two.
Hey, you muffling.
You muffled out, Jay Burns.
You hear me now?
You covering the mic. You covering the
Yeah,
mic.
we
Yeah,
can
you
hear
keep
you
covering
now,
the
but
mic.
you were muffling a while ago.
So yeah,
So we
like
lost
Tony,
half of your conversation.
what's the last thing I heard? I don't even know we out of here yet. But I'm gonna just say this. But later, like we live in echo chambers. But at the end of the day, these two young women are two different people. Like Tony said, like they got two different lives, and they both out there just getting their money, trying to play basketball. And as fans, we just gotta focus on the basketball and focus on their endeavors and whatever we choose to follow. Ignore the trolls and all that. It's gonna be here forever. That is how sports is, and that's how people are. It's just going to be around forever. Get used to it, because this is going to be all the time. Like Sabrina having that last game that she had in the finals, she's been getting roasted. Every time she posts a picture, there are trolls from everybody's fans talking about, girl, you shot 2 or 1, blah, 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 fourth game, you trash, da, 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 da. Yo, you shouldn't even be waving that title. It happens. This is sports. Start the game thick and skin as a fan, man, because this is forever. This is forever. No matter how far this league goes with its popularity, this is forever. Just get used to it.
All right, check this out. Hey, shout out to Gamble 310 for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
He said Tim is Wade and Wembley's trainer. Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, man, that's a good point, Jay. We know about the trolls. We know everything that's going on. When you said about, the black athlete and things like that, I certainly understand where you're coming from. But in a sense, back in the days when the WNBA first kicked off and you had the likes of Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson, and all that, I don't think they dealt with nothing that Angel Reese has dealt with. You look at Candace Parker when she came in the league; she didn't deal with nothing that Angel Reese is, dealing with. I mean, everybody has flaws in their game, right? But this didn't become an issue, and I'm just gonna put it out there. This did not become an issue with Angel Reese until she won the national championship, and that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. And that's when the real trolls started coming out, regardless of if you agree or disagree. But this is when all this started happening. Because if you look back years before, when you had the likes of Tisha Pinachero, Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Brittany Griner, and all that, they didn't indulge in none of this stuff that Angel Reese has indulged in.
Well, they didn't have social media as much as they have now.
No, I agree, Tony. And the internet isn't how it is now. Like
right.
The internet was just starting to get popping during like Diane Taurasi and Candace Parker's careers. It was just
so
starting
they didn't have to endure all that. Now Angel is what I call the digital babies. Right,
so the digital babies.
Well, it is. They are the digital.
I ain't never heard that before, so that's why I laugh. Digital babies.
Right.
That's a good one.
Right. So they're in the digital era where everything is on social media. Everything is is on breaking out. So it's a wider people that they can get to out there now. And so there's more eyes on the W, and there's more eyes on these stars. And so now everything that she does is now getting criticized because where there's no law and there's no backing from the WNBA, I mean, they had to beg and plead for the president to really say something, right? So if they know that, hey, the president of the commissioner, of the WNBA ain't really supporting like she's supposed to and stopping the nonsense of people talking bad about their players and threatening their lives and so forth. So this is all from the digital age. And back in the days they didn't have no social media where everybody could be watching it, and thousands of people not coming to a game and filling out the seats. They had barely had people in the seats, right?
Facts.
So now you got all these eyes and stuff, and everybody's, feel freedom of speech, and everybody feel like they can say whatever the heck they want to say without any consequences. Now this is what you get.
They technically can, though, Miss Lakeisha. Just keep in mind that is ingrained in that First Amendment of that freedom of speech. And no matter who says something, you cannot police someone saying whatever they feel like out in the open. Yeah, there may be certain type of consequences when it comes to making a threat or public unrest, like yelling fire. But if I say, yo, use a such and such and such and SMD, I can get support from a higher up, like, hey, we don't support that type of language. But I can still go back and say, and you can SMD too. So it's the support aspect of it. I get it. Why a lot of people like, hey, show solidarity on that front. That does absolutely nothing though for the attitude of trolls online.
And my thing is too, like as far as the commissioner, right? I know everybody wanted her to come out and say something. Okay, if she come out and say something, then what? Like what else y'all wanted her to do after that though? Like after she come out and say something, what y'all want her to do? Because
she don't have to do nothing. She should have just said something. That was the issue.
But to me though, seeing like that just feeds the trolls, in my opinion. You feel me? Like
no, but here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Wait, hold up.
Racism and threats.
Because if she had said something at the beginning when they did the interview, right, and not dance around the answer and talk about money as if money was more important than the players. if she had stand up and said, "Hey, the WNBA does not stand for any type of trolling or any type of this and this," this would have sent out a message. Just like how the commissioner for the NBA, the commissioner for the NFL says that say, and you don't hear about all these other athletes getting trolled like the way the WNBA players
No,
get trolled.
no,
But because
but they
they
do get
know,
trolled though. They get
yeah, but
trolled
yeah,
though. You just don't hear about it because people are
hold
used
up.
to it. People are used to it. That's why
That's not because they're used to it. That don't mean that it
it
needs to
is.
happen. That's
I'm,
the
I'm,
that's the difference. If you stand in solidarity and say, "Hey, I'm for my players, and I'm not going to stand this," and if you come to a game and you do X, Y, and Z, we're going to kick you out, right? And if she put in place things that to control these trolls out there, whether on their social media or whatever it is, giving them classes or something, or in, get people who are certified to block all these trolls. If she had showed that she had showed some type of interest, the trolls would I'm not saying going to stop overnight, but it would have been controlled to a point. But because she never said anything, the threats came up more because
no,
it was just telling them like, okay, the commissioner
you
don't give a damn about you, so I'm go more in
listen.
on you.
Look, there's nothing you can do about trolls
Yes, you
unless the
can.
government. No, unless the
Yes,
government.
you can.
Listen. There is
There's a
nothing you
whole
can
lot
do.
that you
Listen,
don't know. Not because you
listen.
don't have the knowledge of that.
I'm
Hold
telling you,
up,
there's
time
nothing you
out,
can
dude.
do
Time
with
out. I'm
trolls. There's
talking.
nothing you
Hold
can
up,
do
man.
with trolls.
Hold up. All right, because you're making a accusation, but what you said that we can't control it. We can control it. There's steps that
Yeah.
you can do to control it. But
What you could
guess
do
what?
is
But guess
if
what?
somebody
That's
threatens
an
your life,
idealistic view.
if
That's
so,
an idealistic
yeah,
view of
It's
the
not an
world.
listen,
idealistic view.
exactly. Because yes, it is.
I
Because
work in
listen,
IT
there's two
and I
things. If
work in
somebody,
cybersecurity, and there's a lot of stuff that I can do to stop you from getting there. I
so
can
why
get
do
your
trolls
IP
still
address if
exist?
I want to.
Why
I
do
can
trolls still
find out
exist?
where you live. There's a whole bunch of stuff I can do to
Why
stop
do
you from
trolls?
doing what you're
So
doing.
then, why do they still exist? Why do trolls
But then
everywhere still exist?
you're bordering on something illegal when you're starting to dox
You're
people.
not
If you're
doing
talking
nothing
about
in an
find out where
illegal
you
way
live,
because the government does it every
you
day.
did
So if
make the
you think
mention
that
though.
everything that you
You did
do
make
is
the
not
mention.
being put
Find out
out
where
there,
you
then
live.
you are really living in a damn la world.
I
Seriously,
I would
if
repeat though
you
what you did
believe
say though, and I don't
that
know if
it
you
is
just
not
said it
being
that
happening right
just said it
now,
off the
you
cuff.
are living in a la world.
Listen, there's nothing you can do
I just
about
want to
trolls,
repeat it
bro.
again though, cause
Nothing
just
you
in
can
case
do.
I misunderstood what you said, just in case I misunderstood, so we both have clarity. When you said I can find out where you live, what was the point of that statement? What avenue am I going down with that? Because that sounds like doxing, and that sounds inappropriate. There's you
That's also
trying to
illegal
get
too.
someone's personal information off of inappropriate comments online. That sounds like you're skirting a line of appropriate actions besides blocking them, which yes, that can happen, but you block the troll, but there's still a troll.
It's still a troll.
That's what I'm going to.
Like the only way you can police trolls is if you get rid of the First Amendment, and that's it. And if you want to do that, that's a dangerous road to go down because then nobody can speak how they really feel. At the end of the day, there's nothing that. Yeah, I agree. They need handlers. They need handlers for their social media, but maybe the league don't got the money to cover that right now for everybody. But at the end of the day, trolls are always going to exist, especially when you got prime time viewers on any sport or even in Hollywood. People will come at the directors for being too quote unquote woke in movies because they got diversity. You know, it's always gonna happen, bro. It's always gonna happen. There's no
But
way
hold
it
on,
can be
hold on.
stopped.
I think what y'all missed out of something that Tony said about the commissioner dancing around what she danced around. All she had to do was answer the question. And when
I
she said
agree. I
about
agree.
when she said about the commissioner, standing up for her players, right? And I'm gonna take a step back and I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. Do y'all remember in the bubble when the WNBA commissioner said any fans that get caught talking to any of the players on the court, they will be removed from the arena? Do y'all remember that?
I wasn't watching it.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Hold
That
on.
is feasible because you're physically there. You're physically
Hold
there.
on. Yeah, let me finish. So that's what I'm talking about. The commissioner came out and made a statement, was standing by the players because all this, came off of the late great David Stern when they had the Malice in the Palace, right? of players fans getting too close with these players. So that's why they kind of back some of them seats up so that the fans can have that interaction. But in the bubble, I know we was going through times in the bubble, and COVID was around, but the commissioner made it a statement. Adam Silver made it a statement. Anybody that gets caught talking to any of these players during the course of the game will be removed. And we saw that when the Lakers played the Rockets.
Real quick, during the bubble, they had fans in the audience. I thought there was no fans.
Yeah, they had fans in the back. Yeah.
Oh, because I thought there was no fans. I was confused.
Yeah, they had the families. There was families in the back off to the side. So you remember when the Lakers played the Rockets, right? And somebody was talking to Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook pointed them out, and they got Rajon Rondo's family removed from the game.
That's what players got to do, like CeCe.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's what Tony was saying about the commissioner. All she had to do was come out and make a statement. I don't care what her actions was after that. Just don't dance around it. Because the guy opened up and asked you a open-ended question, and you just hopscotched. And I think that's what Tony was talking about.
I agree. I agree with her like dodging the question. Like she should have answered it. But what I'm saying, I was just asking the question of what would y'all want her to do after? Like not just you, Case, but the whole panel. Like what would y'all want to do after? I heard Tony's point, but you can't. There's just no way to stop a troll. There's just no way, bro.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Josh Williams talking about there was no fans in the bubble.
I'm gonna give you an example, right? There on every social media, there's a button called block, right? Right. There's a 3 things to do. You ignore the thing, you block the person, and then you ignore, report, and then you block them. It's 3 simple things. Everybody thinks that it's so hard to do, but it's very simple, right?
No, I agree with that 100%.
Social media. Hold on, let me talk, man, because you wanted me to explain certain. I'm giving you, this is like a basic level right here, right? That anybody can do, right? The first thing you do, you see the thing, don't clap back, because all you do is feeding into that troll. Once you clap back, you just open the floodgates. All you got to do is look at the message, ignore it, block it.
I'm being messy. I'm being messy. But have y'all ever seen this before?
Once you block it,
have y'all ever seen something like this before?
I beg your pardon?
I'm being messy, but have y'all ever seen something like that before?
What?
I'm being messy, but that looks crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to do it slow, quietly.
What you haven't seen before?
Man, Tony, go ahead. Tony, go ahead.
Go ahead, Tony. Finish. I don't know what he's doing. And hold up, Tony, before you speak, man.
Because
hold up. Hold up, tell the baby. Hold up, Tony. Just 1 second, Tony. Just 1 second. Josh Williams, there was fans in the bubble. The families was in the bubble. There was fans on the other side, outside of the virtual fans. Do your research. Now that's a troll. Josh Williams is a troll. Now go ahead, Tony.
All right. So like I was saying before, there's a basic things. These are some things that if the commissioner really wanted to get to the bottom of this, right, she could have went and teached her players or gave them a little briefing or via virtually or video, however she wanted to do it. But it's a basic thing. Every social media have a block button, right? And all you got to do is just to remember those things. Ignore it, report it, block it, and let the social media platforms deal with that person, right? Now, if you want to get on another level, right, you can as much as y'all in here are being delusional and think that people can't get your information.
That's
right?
illegal.
I don't care if you think it's illegal or not.
That's illegal, though.
First of all, show me the law where you see it's illegal.
Doxing can literally get you sent to jail.
Show me the law, or tell me which law where you say it's illegal. Because if you think it's not being done by the government and by a whole bunch of hackers out there, then you are delusional.
The government can do that. You can't do that.
I don't give a rat's who you think it is. I'm gonna tell you this again.
The government can do that.
I'm gonna tell you this again. If you don't think the government and a whole bunch of black hat hackers are doing it, then you are delusional.
Nobody said they're not doing it. It's just illegal.
So, but you're saying it's illegal. So tell me where it's illegal, because
Yo,
Government
Goop,
doing it. It's not
you
illegal.
you could look it up just like I
Come
could.
on,
Look it up.
look here. Look
Doxing is
it.
illegal. Doxing is
Look.
illegal. It's illegal.
Show me where. Tell me where. Tell me
Doxing is
where.
illegal.
No, it's
If I
not
was to
illegal.
go
It
look
is
up,
not
listen, if I
illegal.
was to go look up where you live
Let me
right
tell you
now
something.
and leak
I
that
can
shit to
take
you,
your
that's doxing.
picture. I can take your picture you got right now. Let me tell you something. I can take your picture, what you got on right there now. On your platform, right? I can see a little picture right there. I can take that picture, find out where you took that picture at. Tell you where that picture was taken, how it was taken, where
That's not my
and
house
where the
though.
heck you live right now. I can
That's,
find your IP address on that picture. So don't play with me
okay,
until you
okay,
sit down here and tell me
listen.
about it's illegal. Man, don't
Once you
talk
find
about
out where I
something that
live,
you don't
listen.
know.
Once you
Let me
find
tell
out
you
where I
something.
live, IP
Stop
address, what
talking
you gonna
about
do with
stuff
it?
that you don't know.
Listen,
If
if you
you
find
don't
people's
know
guys,
address
something,
and IP
just
address,
be
what you
quiet
gonna
and
do
then
with
don't
it?
say nothing
hey
else.
What would you
guys,
do
let me
with it?
say one
Have
What
a
would
good
you
thing.
night.
do with it? What would you do with my address and my location? What would you do with it
Hold
if you
up, man.
found it? If I was a troll and you found out my address and all that, what would you do with it?
Y'all crazy.
If you was
Exactly.
engaging in hate speech,
They only here to cause
And
confusion.
hate speech is a crime too. So if you want to report that to the
yeah,
police, you could do that.
I would just
But if you a
contact the
troll,
authorities.
if you just a troll and you try to look at, if I'm just a troll and I'm trolling somebody's basketball skills and you get mad about that, or I just say some dumb stuff like,
Nah,
"Oh,
it ain't
somebody
about
shouldn't
Oh
say
no,
trolling the
this,"
I,
or
basketball
hold
skills.
on,
It
hold
ain't.
we're
on,
not
hold on,
talking
hold
about
on.
the
If I
It
just
ain't
basketball
that.
skills,
if
right?
if I just
Stop
but I'm
that.
saying
Stop that, Jay.
if it's a crime, if it's a crime like hate speech or somebody threatening your life, that's a crime too. You can report that. But you
Yeah,
doxing somebody,
that's what was
okay?
happening.
But if you find, but listen, if I'm trolling right and you do find my address, what are you supposed to do with it
Let
after?
me
That's what
ask
I'm
you a
asking.
question, Jay. What's your definition of a troll? Because what you just said, I didn't like how you said that. You know, trolling somebody's basketball game. I could care less if you're trolling somebody's basketball
A,
game.
a
That's
troll.
what we're not talking about. When you talk about troll, we talk about the racial aspect of it.
Then that's
That's different.
and
Trolling
then
somebody's basketball game, I could care less. Like I said earlier, I don't care what you say about anybody's football team, basketball team, baseball team. When you're keeping it in that professional, but when you go outside of the lines and, like Tony said, bringing that racist stuff in to adequate what you're trying to do. That's why I'm asking, what is your definition of a
but
troll?
but
Anybody can
listen.
get
So
online and troll
Can,
somebody's
can I
game.
can I tell you a quick joke too,
hold on. He
KSAP?
asked me though.
Nah, we
He
don't
asked
need
me
no
I
though.
just want to
jokes,
tell him a
man.
quick joke.
Nah, he asked
No,
me
this
though.
is
No,
actually
hold
in
on.
relation to the trolling. This is relation into the
Okay.
trolling. Just want to tell you, I was posting crying Jerry Jones memes when the Cowboys lost to the Niners, and I was getting my comments pulled down all day. So that's what I mean, like that type of trolling. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Nah, but listen.
Stephen A is the definition of a troll because he knows what he's doing with the Cowboys, and that's a troll. But like when Jay said something about trolling somebody,
And
I
that's
could care
trolling
less if you.
in
Yeah,
fun.
What I mean by
yeah.
troll, what I mean by troll is somebody who's actively going out their way to get a reaction out of you. What I'm saying, they love it, they feed off of it. Those are trolls. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you want to get into the racial stuff, like I said, we all hate racists, bro. We all black in here. We all hate racists.
But you
But
shouldn't troll
but
them that way though.
hold on, hold on. I'm not saying it's okay. What I'm saying is, even if they was to do that, just if they called me any type of word, there's nothing I could do with that. But if they go on it out their way to say, "Oh, I'm this N word," and they want to do something to me, then that's a crime, and I can report that. At the end of the day,
You can
freedom is
report hate speech.
hate.
Yeah.
You ever know? You got to look at the law. Hate speech is not just calling somebody the N word; it's acting upon it. You could do. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case,
No,
every
acting upon
listen.
it is assault.
I'm
Is
gonna say,
attempted assault.
I'm
That's two different things.
gonna tell you why. Because listen, anybody can say under the freedom of speech, under the First Amendment, you can say literally whatever. But if that comes with trying to rally up people to do harm to said group you don't like or you're racist against, that's a crime. If it goes that
I
far, that's
need you to go
hold
read
on,
that amendment again.
hold on. If it goes, hold on. If it goes
You can't
anywhere
tell him
past
nothing,
that, hold on.
Lakeisha. You can't tell him
If
nothing.
it
He
goes
know
anywhere
everything.
past that, if it goes anywhere, so do you, Tony. You know everything too. But anyway, if you go anywhere
Somebody
past that,
called me out my name in a racist manner, I can go report them for sure.
well then go ahead. But what I'm saying is, anything outside of somebody wishing harm on you or trying to rally the troop on you, there's nothing you can do for real. You can go to cops, go ahead, do all that. You can do all that. It's still gonna be there. That's it, bro. Like there's nothing you can do
Okay.
All
unless they
right, now
trying to
check
harm
this
you.
out. Check this out, man. I got Duvall came up, man. What's up, Duvall?
I'm gonna defer to Bro Clark first, and then I'll speak
Nah,
after him.
you got it. Go,
Now
you
I
in
just
here.
want to get my thoughts together before I speak.
You got to be ready, man.
Hey, yeah, I got you, brother. Now,
You ready?
Well, okay, I go there.
Bro, Claude puffing on a cigar.
Well, yeah, hate speech is wrong, and I know we have a problem with that with the WNBA, and I hope they take some steps to resolve it because, like I said, it can't be toxic among us fan bases. You know, what I'm saying, especially with the Reese's Pieces and the Clark bars. So it's just something that we need to get under control.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with in the aspect, and see, this is all, this, what happened. This all centered around of the fact that I pay attention to what's going on, right? And I forgot who said, I think Tether Baby said about no, somebody said be like no, I think Jonathan said be like Joe Burrows, move in silence, but y'all know Angel Reese can't move in silence because everything she does is under a microscope.
But
Right?
KSAP,
Yeah.
let me tell you this.
All right, go ahead.
You can cross over into the line of harassment. Nobody has the right to harass you. That is a stat. Once you cross into that statute, you don't have to act upon it. Just the amount of harassment can get you put in jail. They have celebrities. They're not nothing is being touched on their body, but a singer is being harassed by someone, and they
Mm-hmm.
go and get them people.
Yeah. That's a fact. I mean, that's something that's not your opinion. That is a fact. And that's the difference. And when
And
I like us,
that singer didn't get nothing done to him, nothing harmed them physically. But this one person that they didn't deem as crazy as they have crossed into harassment, they
yeah,
can put them in jail. They got people in jail right now for that.
for hate crimes, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it. And and that's what I was talking about. Like I get it when there's going to be trolls about anybody's basketball, like Jay said, to get somebody to, get their, to get them riled up, to get them fired up, to get them to get back at you. I don't care about that. I laugh at all that stuff. We have fun with that. But when it like Lakeisha said, when it starts going over to that side, that's when we gotta cut it off, man. And that's the problem that we're seeing. And I've said it all the time, man. We shouldn't be going down. We should be past that by now. We should be cultivating off of the great WNBA season that we just saw and what we got coming up with some of these girls coming out of college, with Chicago getting a new head coach going in a different direction. Angel Reese, doing what she's doing in the offseason, also working on her basketball game. And see, this is what happened is when now somebody puts it out there that Angel Reese is out there working, now it's got to be AI generated. You see what I'm saying? Like anything when it comes to Angel Reese, when it comes to basketball, she don't get the just dues. And I'm fine with that, but I'm here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And if people can come up in the chat and say what they want to say about all you gaslighting and glazing and got your honey on your chest, twerking it up for Angel Reese, it's all fine and dandy.
Yeah, when you getting the
It's
merch,
all
K-Sap?
fine and dandy, huh?
When you gonna get the merch with the honey on the chest? You know what I'm saying? The merch.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's coming. I gotta get a nice little good logo for that, man.
And
But
get one that says twerking for Angel.
Well,
That shirt
that's
might sell out.
so here you go. I'm in Chicago, right, y'all?
oh shit. So, twerking for Angel.
So in Chicago,
Hashtag.
Woo.
we known for the playeristic views, and also in Chicago is haters. So
Woo.
we brought up in a player style,
Tony
Don
killed me
Juan-
with that one.
Don Juan did the streets of Chicago, and most of us that live in this city was able to grow up in that type of fashion. So I might shoot it at a different view. Damn if she do, damn if she don't. It's gonna be there. You got people that's gonna just hate this girl because because So what do she need to do? Continue to do what she's doing. This is gonna be fuel to the fire. She's a great, awesome player. She got a mind on her. She's very, very mentally strong. She got a strong team, and she got winners all around her. She got NBA champions, WNBA mother champions around her. So that right there, she gonna be all right. I know we as the fans, we don't want our girl to get no pressure the way she getting it, but it's this, Keisha. Because I was listening the whole time, and my opinion is, okay, you gonna have that. But my grandmother always told me, sticks and stones. Y'all know what that is, sticks and stones. But if you come across that line, and then I know what you saying, K-Sap, where's the line? Where is the line? Well, the line is
Right.
going over the verbalization, going over so you control somebody. I mean, it's a right, it's freedom of speech. Okay, that's what they want. That's what they want to live with. The common folk, we know, say what we gonna say, mean what we gonna say, do what we gonna do. But though the people that are weaker in the nation, they want to get verbalization out of something that they can't control. And one thing they can't control is the way this girl work ethic is, the way this motor is, what we just made, the move that we just made in Chicago is so big, K-Sap. I'm just telling you straight up, everybody is happy right now. You know what I mean? They kind of said, the shops was closed today. You know what I mean? The nail shops was open. And I get a chance to go. I get a chance to go around the nail shops because I sell the great shea butter that I do.
Yeah.
And the girls that love basketball, they had their opinion, and they was like, well, some of them, surprisingly, some of them is happy that they made the spoon move. You know what I mean? Like 3 or 4 girls, it was, that I talked to, they happy that this guy is coming in because they felt like I felt earlier in the mid season that they need a man coach. They needed a Mark Jackson. I say that and say it again. But by them having that type of coach that they have, I believe they're gonna do more to add to what you saying, K-Sap. They're gonna be a little bit more than the 500 team, which is good in their first year. You know what I mean? Under this coaching staff. But it depends on who they bring in. I'm very interested on who they bring in or who he picks to be on his staff. But I believe, y'all, at the end of the day, after me listening to everything, she gonna be all right. She gonna be okay.
Hey, good breakdown on that. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan said he's got something to say before you come in here, Brooklyn. Let Jonathan go and get what he got to get off his chest. What you got, Jonathan?
Overheard about Tony and them, talking about like harassment, racial children and everything. And I just want to let you know what they said is true. And and, and I just want to say, man, like I'm cool with people trolling on teams. Trash talks happen. Shit talking that's gone on for years. That's competitive about sports. But when you come down and take it out of the sports and then switch it to harassment and just messing with an athlete, and try to tear them down, that includes harassment, stalking, or whatever. Like for the love of God, Angel had death threats. How you call yourself a good citizen? How you gonna call someone else a thug and you doing this type of thuggery behind the internet? I know they're keyboard warriors, but it doesn't mean that I shouldn't take that stuff serious. Like
Right.
how
Right.
much hate do how much hate do a person have in their heart to just go after a young girl that's trying to get better? Like I said this plenty of times. I'm gonna say it again. Karl Malone had a trashy rookie season, worse than Angels, believe it or not. No one has to agree with me. I don't expect no one to agree with me. I saw the highlights. I saw it for myself, including Karl Malone shooting air balls and free throws. So yes, this dude wasn't no better on the free throws and field goal percentage his damn self. But guess what? In the offseason, we worked on that. He got the partner in John Stockton, and the man started going off ever since. And man, he didn't look back. Like everybody wanted Karl Malone to play on a team if he had left Utah.
Man, F. Karl Malone.
Who's not who? So who's not to say that Angel will do the same thing? I mean, people got to forget she was a rookie. I didn't expect, and she was a 7th-round pick. People really expect for Angel Reese to go off on after she was picked 7th round. I thought 7th-round picks. I don't even expect for them to like have big games. I just expect them to just play and play their way up. Hold on, I'm almost done. Now, but for someone to use her rookie season, her struggling rookie season, as to she's not good at all, she ain't gonna be good, and troll her and say all these awful things to her, bro. I know I'm supposed to not let that get to me, but it's like I have to, because I know it has something to do with the skin color. They can deny and say it's not. It has nothing to do with her skin color. Fuck them, and fuck them to the day they die. Because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be for Caitlyn to arise. This is supposed to be her league because she's the white girl, and their whole agenda is the Great White Hope. And I don't care if I do get targeted for saying that. I'm just telling it like how it is. We just gonna have to go ahead and just call it for what it is, man. This is about her. This is about a white girl trying to be on top of everyone. This is this is everyone's chance to see if this girl can eliminate every black girl from the league. That's what it is. Because otherwise these death threats wouldn't have, or hoping to get someone, they get raped and get their head chopped off, wouldn't have been out of their mouths. Or the George Floyd little situation with Carrington and Caitlyn. Like, bro, if I would have saw that dude in person that posted that picture, I would have put my knee on his neck. And you best believe, bro, like we getting too soft on these little racist sickos. We're already praying that Caitlyn don't play on Rivals so that the fans won't, bring that little negative energy that they brought to the WNBA. That's too much headache. That's too much, that's too much for our hearts. That's too stressful. Like, we ain't got time to be dealing with all this nonsense for hating and talking and retaliating by saying, man, shut up, go troll, go support CC now. How you hate Angel, but you're always on the videos about Angel Reese. Anytime someone make a video about Angel Reese, here comes the Caitlin Clark fanboys. But they're not over there like keeping that time on the Caitlin Clark channels. And if they are, it's not even hardly Caitlin Clark videos about Caitlin Clark. It's mostly Angel Reese over there. So if you either hate the girl or you don't. If you hate the girl, stop talking about her. If you're talking about her, you must like her. But I feel like talking about her is a way to keep a target on her back in case they want to do something to her. And let's not forget, they still trying to figure out who's the person that voted for Angel that kept Caitlyn to be anonymous rookie of the year. Who does that?
Yeah, I got you, man. Hey, good point, man.
Weird
Get back
people.
in there, Lakeisha.
I'm telling you, bro. Look,
Go
I'm
ahead,
a security.
Lakeisha. What you got, Lakeisha?
I just think at the end of the day, we got to define where that line is.
We'll never know. So we can't even. We'll never know, Lakeisha.
Because certain things got to be at least addressed by the commissioner. Like if a said play, my thing with the commissioner when Angel her mother stated that she got death threats and all that stuff, she should have came out with a statement then.
She don't want to address it.
She
It makes money.
She waited till somebody had to ask her a question. That's not leadership.
She don't want it. Yeah, she don't want. It makes money. She don't want to address that.
She made money off those girls' pain and money off that hate.
She makes money The WNBA bottom line is all this woman that they have, this specific woman is in there for, because she's also known to be a money shark. So she knows how to shut her mouth, stay with the narrative, call in what she got to call in, and keep the money going in. So if that means calling and saying y'all better pull up off of Caitlin Clark 94 feet, you bet not. You better not touch her till she get to the. Let her get a shot up. Let her get there, or let her get the pass off. You got to understand. You got to understand, Sister Keisha. It's a narrative that is going on when this girl hit the stage in rookie night. It's a narrative that they have to pull off the next 3 years, not this year, not what we do. You understand it's gonna get worse when Paige get here? It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse with these new rookies.
You know what I've always said? They are doing a disservice to Angel and Caitlin. This because at the end of the day, they're making money off of a discourse that has been over for 2 years. And at the end of the day, her game, I'm talking about Caitlin, both of their games can't grow unless they actually be put in the fire. You can't have people not pick her up 94 feet if that's what they want to do. You're not helping Caitlin's game with that.
They don't care
Not in
about
the
that
long
shit.
run.
Yeah, they don't. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, sister. You've been in this country 460 plus years. The goalpost is going to move every time that it is a challenge or a pushback. The goalpost is going to move with these people. See, you talking about.
You're right.
So when you talk about switch pushers, you know, me and Casey, I know about this real good. People, the string pullers. See, the string pullers is a council. You got councilmen that has an invested responsibility and ability to make whatever go on. And you know, that they do it in America. If they do it with the president, this is nothing but cereal to them. This is like a bowl of cereal with the WNBA, because they know that this here generates some money. Oh, this is a trend. The women are starting to get views, and this they saw it in college. They started this 3 years ago. Do you understand? They started this. This is 3 years old right now. This is a new college season.
Is.
So if this is a new college season, that happened 2 college seasons ago. This is the 3rd college season. So it helps what they're trying to actually get done, because yes, when these girls came, Sister Keisha, they were in the negative. When this girl came, now they're in the gray. They're not in the positive, but they're in the gray area. So if this chaos that's going on get you in the gray area, you're good. You gotta be able to look at that. You good, and they don't care. They don't care who or what. Anybody get hurt, talked about. They don't bet. They all suck it up. Oh, come on. You know that goes with, they give it to you. Anyone, man, I've been around a whole bunch of people. Anyone to tell you, they tell the stars or a stardom, hey, it all comes with the profile. It all comes with that. But it really should not. It really, you calling somebody mama and you telling her, oh, I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Oh no, if your daughter get another rebound, bitch, I'm killing you. You know what I mean? She gotta go, the mother has to go through that type of phone call or a letter or memo. This is what the head of the WNBA, the narrative is it's not that bad. It's gonna be all right, but it's not all right, and it's not okay, because you say You said that to my mama, I'm coming to find you. You understand?
Right.
So the
For
thing
sure.
is that I'm gonna just keep it real with everybody. You got to understand that, you know, just like in boxing, me and K-Sap know this. You know what I mean? In boxing, when the mafia was really, really heavy up inside of that sport. So you have every sport that goes up. Muhammad Ali was the worst thing that the white man saw, far as they was concerned. He was the worst. He talked too damn much. He everywhere. He just won't shut up. Why he don't just be quiet and go to the ring? You know, they had the nerve to just tell LeBron, shut up and dribble. You got what I'm saying? This is what they think of you. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not going to get past that. So my feelings, you know, by me being here a long time and being in the military and being around them, I knocked out a colonel. Yeah, I said that on that. I knocked the colonel out in Germany. You got what I'm saying? He was a hillbilly, you know what I mean, from Tennessee. But I'm just saying, the thing is that when I knocked him out, not only did I get not Article 15, but I got sent back to the States. I almost went to jail. You understand? It's you're not going to beat their system. They're not. They're master antagonizers. So when you have somebody that has a whole lot of money, that they at the end of the day, what me, you, K-Sap, and the board, the panel is talking about, they don't give a shit about that. What they give a shit about is, Sister Keisha, how many people gonna come into that door at the stadium so that they can be able to go to, you know what I mean, their island and sit down and get some good mojitos or the umbrella, whatever the hell the Jack Daniels, whatever they do, and get a good steak. So, you know, I don't get myself. That's why I was telling my brother Jonathan, don't get yourself caught up in so much. It's nothing you're gonna find. A keyboard hustler, like K-Sap call them. You know them keyboard hustlers. They
Keyboard
look
hoes, man.
You know what I mean? Keyboard hoes. You know what I'm saying? They fingers. You know, they fingers get the you know what I mean, waving because their wife don't want them in the room with them. You understand? So they have nothing else to do but mess with a young 22-year-old young lady that is doing her thing, and then she just so happened to be black. She just so happened, and that's how God works, Keisha. Look how she right now. She putting the WNBA on the off season on her back.
Man, that's crazy.
They just wrote about this. Yeah. How she has not Caitlyn. I know. She has the WNBA on her back politically.
She's keeping it relevant right now. You know what I'm saying? In the off season, she's keeping it going and she's keeping it relevant. And I just want to say something. I gotta say something to Political, right? Because she keeps on talking about Teaspoon, man. Political, we gotta let that go, man. Teaspoon is not coming back in the door no time soon. And it seems like, I mean, it seems like I understand we all are hurt by the Teaspoon decision, but it seems like you're not even open to giving, you know, Tyler Marsh a chance, because I saw one of your comments earlier saying that the fact that, you know, he's not going to come in and make no change. He's going to do the same thing Teaspoon did. I want to know the angle that you coming from, Political.
No,
I mean, because a lot of things.
Him a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Teaspoon ship has sailed. We can't bring that ship back. She's lost at sea right now. We can't bring her back. And the thing about, you know, Tyler Marsh, I just think that, you know, me, from what you're chatting about Teaspoon, you're not even open to give Tyler Marsh any kind of credit or any just due on what he can bring to the table. I know, like Aunt Dick said, Jeff P is still on the clock. And we said that last night. He's still on the clock. Yeah. Because there's still other moves that Jeff P has to make now that this, you know, the college season is off and running. We got to line ourselves up for these draft picks, right? We got to see who we gonna get to fit with, you know, Camilla Cardosa, Angel Reese, and Kennedy Carter, if that core is coming back, in Elizabeth Williams. We gotta build around them
Kennedy is coming back, KSAP.
Yeah, so okay, so that's what I'm saying. So we got to build around with them. We got to get all the healthy bodies, but as much as we love Teaspoon political, we got to let that go, man. It's a new day, man, and they got Tyler Marsh in there. What's that, Keisha?
You got to tell political this. This put most of the pressure on Jeff P.
Yeah,
He made these moves. He's got to deliver. When this season opens up, he's got to deliver.
Yeah, he made his bed, and he got to lay in it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where she's coming.
Fire this coach right now.
Yeah, I understand where she's coming from. We all hurt by Teaspoon. Don't get us wrong, political. But right now, it's a new time, and you know we gotta embrace what he did, because we was gonna really hang him by his feet if he brought in Kurt Miller.
Oh yeah,
we really was gonna let him have it. But the fact that he went out and got Tyler Marsh, that just says that he was doing his due diligence. He was not just going with the first thing smoking. And like I said yesterday on our live, y'all heard me say it. I got to give a shout out to Chicago Sky Nation over there when they broke the news probably about 2 weeks ago when Chicago Sky Central, when they had Tyler Marsh on one of the underrated assistant coaches on the Aces bench, and they brought his name out. And I just got to give them a shout out because, he was like, yeah, this is probably one of the persons that Jeff P should be looking at. And it came to fruition because, like I said, if he went out and got Kurt Miller, because I think what happened was when Stephanie White got hired by the Fever, I think Jeff P was on the clock. I think he had to pull the trigger early and had to make a wise decision.
It happened 2 days after.
Yeah, so, had to make a wise decision.
But remember, KSAP, we said in November he was going to pull the trigger anyway.
But he has to, because you don't want this to linger in to the draft, because now I don't want him to be in the same situation he was last year. He didn't have no input in what was going on, so
he was upset that KFC was traded. About a bunch of things.
Is the Fever in the Sky the only ones that hired a coach? They are, right?
So far, yeah.
So far,
that's crazy.
And I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be a coaching carousel. Me personally, I came out and said all the coaches that got fired, they just going to be in different spots next year.
Nah, I knew that the Fever in the Sky were the two main places people were trying to go, because you got Angel and Caitlin. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. But I thought it was just going to be a coach that got fired that got moved to that team. Yeah. This Tyler Marsh thing caught me off guard, way off guard. But then when I did the research, see, a lot of people don't know his pedigree. He was in the NBA with the Indiana Pacers. You see what I'm saying? And he was on the back-to-back, assistant coach with Becky Hammond. You know what I'm saying? In the Aces. So, and then that video, see the thing, what I said yesterday, when a new coach gets hired, right, and you don't know too much about him, everything starts coming back to light. Everything starts resurfacing. So there was a video that resurfaced about him with Jackie Young, a player's coach, a developmental coach, all the old tweets that he used to tweet about Angel Reese, all that stuff started resurfacing. So I found that kind of ironic, but I just think in this situation, doing my research and doing my due diligence, I got to give him the benefit of the doubt, because I think this might be a move that, and like, Bro Claw said, he's in Chicago. He seems that the people in the city of Chicago are happy about it. You know what I'm saying? So I know how Quita loves sports. She's a Sky fan. She goes to the games, but she's excited about it too. Yeah, so
they like Quita.
Yeah,
she's right there. Quita is out there, is in the streets. So she's actually giving you the heartbeat of the female that's in Chicago. Now, do we no disrespect political what I'm saying? Do we stay on this train because they did our girl wrong, because that is our girl, or do we move on?
We got to move on
and know that it's not hope, but know that it's a better day, because I know with this guy coming, I know that it's going to be a change in the system, and Jeff P can't fire him a year after because now
That was his choice.
all on his ass.
Yep.
He has to give this man
Yep.
more than 2. He has to. You hear me, Sister Keisha, Duval, Brooklyn? He has to give him more
I'm
than
with
2
you.
years. He has to
Yep.
give him time to develop what he did not give Spoon. He has to give this man the time to develop these girls. And like I said, we got to understand it's really nothing we can really base ourselves on because the college season is not here. So we ain't really saw
College season started today.
right. So we ain't saw the seniors get down really, right? So the seniors, everybody's gonna be looking at this year's seniors because once they go to because right now it's 12. So once they go to 15, they said they can start drafting junior year. But this is what I heard. They're gonna start, you're gonna be able to be available your junior year, like the men. But right now, because it's not that many spots, you have to be a senior in order to go pro with the women. So we just gotta.
That's not true.
That's what they say.
Because
Talking about in the States.
Flajay Johnson is a junior, but she's draft eligible.
I'm telling you what they said. They not really
But
trying.
Let Bro Cloud finish what he got to say because y'all get all antsy when somebody cut y'all off.
No, it's all right. But what I'm trying to say, hey Mo3, how you doing? Hey, my sister Tony.
Shout out to Superfly J for doing the moderator duties.
So
Appreciate you, bro.
What I was saying, Mo3, is
what up, Bro Cloud?
What I was
I mean,
saying.
technically, Tony cut off Mo 3, cutting off Bro Claw, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Hey, somebody got to turn
Brooklyn,
somebody got their thing on. We're getting feedback.
I'll get to you later.
Hey, Tony, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I'll get to you later, man. No,
I
I'll
love
get to you
y'all.
later. Because Marcus Hicks and everybody down here betting that we're gonna get it off tonight. So come on.
Get it on. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, finish, bro.
So I'm finna land the plane. This is what I was saying, Mo3. The young girls are really not trying to leave college. When I say eligible, when they get into their junior year, sophomore year, and now Juju just came in the freshman year, they getting these NIL. So they're gonna milk that all the way what they can do to go pro. You're gonna leave millions of dollars where you can be comfortable and no pressure, and then leave your senior year. Now they can be able to go through college, go through trying to get their their stats up or the camera on them, and then they have an option to go pro. And like I said, once again, there is not a reason for us to predict good or bad for the Sky right now. It's not no reason. The only thing we can do is sit and wait and see how things go on. But Jeff is on the clock.
All right, go ahead, Mo3. Well, I guess Mo3 ain't there. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
I just want to say more importantly than Bro Claude and Quita Love Sports, I want to say Brooklyn 80s baby is actually excited about the hire. So,
that's all you wanted to say.
No, I had a lot to say. I've been waiting.
Cause confusion.
I've been waiting for a minute, So, but I'm I wanted to start with that. Brooklyn 80s baby is excited about the hire for the Chicago Sky. It doesn't like I said in the chat, it doesn't make up for what they did to Spoon. Still pissed off about that.
Oh, everybody's still pissed off.
Right. But I do like this coach. And I'm gonna give them a chance because I was questioning my fandom until they made this hire. So like I'm comfortable in my fandom right now. So we see where it go.
But let me ask you this question, Brooklyn. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to ask you a question, then you get back. So I was trying to address political because she made a comment about that Tyler Marsh is not going to do nothing different than what Teaspoon did.
did.
How you
Right.
feel? How you feel about that?
I think she kind of. I think two things could be true. So I think she kind of. It is what it is. Sometimes you get the short end of the stick, and Teaspoon got the short end of the stick, right?
Yeah.
But I think Tyler Marsh is in a better position than Teaspoon. And it has nothing to do with Teaspoon. He's getting Angel and Camilla in a second season. He's not getting them as rookies,
Yeah.
right? He's getting if they bring her back, he's getting Kennedy Carter, who's comfortable with the team. And he's probably going to have a better roster because now you're going to have draft picks and free agents. So is he going to do more with the roster than Teaspoon did? Yes. But I don't personally feel like Teaspoon did bad with the roster she had. So it was like I kind of understand what I get what Political is saying, but I do think that getting a coach like Tyler Marsh, who's a development coach, who comes from the Aces, who worked around Asia Wilson, who likes Angel and is able to show Angel how to get better, I think he's gonna take the Scotta to good places. So I think he's in a good position. But I do get what he's saying. Is to me, was I'm happy with the move, but was disappointing is for them to talk so much about inexperience and then they hire another coach that's inexperienced. I know he was on people benches. I get he was on people benches, but he wasn't a head coach. So it's kind of like I'm not mad at the hire. I'm mad at what they saying, right? It's like you almost contradicting yourself. It's like, what do you want? You get what I'm saying?
Look at it like this, Brooklyn. Like some of the assistant coaches become great head coaches, man.
But that's my point. I feel like Teaspoon had that opportunity. She could have become a great head coach, but they didn't give her. That's why I said I'm not mad at the hire.
But you know what the problem? You know what the common denominator was? Jeff P. That was not Jeff P's choice.
Right. No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But my problem is with Jeff P. Because I'm talking about everything I'm saying, and Jeff P said out his mouth. Yeah. Jeff P said, one of the reasons we made the decision is because we used to being in the playoffs every year.
Yeah.
Right. But then he considered Kurt Miller. Like what? What are you talking about? Like, you get what I'm saying? And then he was like, everybody was saying, this is based off the inexperience. But then you holler Tyler Mark. So it's like, I'm not mad at the hire. I'm mad at what you're saying out your mouth. Like, you keep saying things and contradicting yourself. So it's like it's a little annoying, but I do like this hire. Like, I'm not mad at the hire. I'm excited to see where we could go with it. But like I said, Jeff P keeps saying things that I'm like, yo, bro, like, you're not making sense right now. With you know what I mean? You saying this and hiring this person, you're not making a lot of sense right now with what you're saying.
Sometimes general managers, sometimes they gotta keep their mouth shut, and that's you see what's going on with the Cowboys with Jerry Jones. Just keep your mouth shut.
Do your job.
And do your job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you do not want a GM and a coach to be at it. That's a bad formula of destruction.
No, absolutely. You want them on the same page. Absolutely.
So to tell you how much he thought about Spoon and how much they were getting into it, the second half of the year, he wasn't even in the room doing the firing. She never saw him. She reported that she never even seen him.
Right.
After the out date. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Not even in the office. He wasn't even there when the firing went down because
they haven't had no conversation ever since that day.
Absolutely.
So she walked out without hearing from the general manager. I guess the general manager had to pass it on down to, what was that chick's name? Who was the lady that was in the room?
Nadia.
Yeah. So
but he couldn't have. That's weird because he couldn't have passed it down to her because that's his boss.
But the crazy thing about it is, him and Teaspoon ain't had no conversation. Like sometimes you want to, like when we used to watch Hard Knocks and the guys say bring your playbook in there and they'll give you an explanation on why you getting cut or why you getting let go.
Right.
I mean, Teaspoon never got that. I think she never got that explanation. I think that's why it's so hard on her.
Right. Yeah. Nadia.
But it kind of makes sense she never got the explanation because you got to look at the things he's saying. It ain't going to make sense saying it to her face because it's a bunch of shit. It's full of shit.
I know, but just be a man and just say, regardless of what you're going to tell me, just tell me something.
No disrespect. But like, we've seen Jeff P mannerisms. Like he not built like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But he also
He not built like that.
look. He also is friends with the head, the top man, right? So no, Nadia had the response. No, it was one of these, Brooklyn. You brought her in, you fired her.
And this is the thing I want to. This is the thing I really want to know. I want to know how Jeff P. in his relationship with the players such as Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Kennedy Carter. I really want to know what kind of relationship they got.
I feel like it gotta be in a good place still, but I think it's rocky. Like you do, it's almost like me as a fan, right? Like I said, when he put it to you like this is weird for me because before he made those moves, I was giving him a lot of kudos before what he did because I'm like, yo, Jeff P really out here making moves, and then he did that, and it completely 180 for me. And I was like, whoa, I don't know how I feel about Jeff P. He did make those good moves, but I don't like I don't like this. So I think in order for you to play, this is professional sports. And we know how professional sports is. You don't always love everybody in the management or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, y'all all got a job to do. So I feel like it's in as long as Jeff P keep making solid decisions from here on out, I think it's gonna be a good working relationship. But of course they don't like Angel don't fuck with him on a personal level, but you know what I mean. Another thing I wanted to touch on though was the actual topic of the chat, and I just wanted to say, you know, everybody who criticized Angel, everybody who was talking about, you know, she don't got a bag and she missing layups and yada yada yada. Y'all got a problem on y'all hands season 2.
Yeah.
And
you know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? Because like I said, we know she just came off the wrist surgery. Now you got to give, you know, it depends on what her doctor said when she can ramp it up, right? So that's one thing, right? Now, well, it was her left wrist, right?
I don't know the rest, but
was
I
it her
just know
shooting
it was the
hand?
rest.
It was the left. It was the left.
So now the fact, but then she did, you know, I know Angel said this personally, like, you know, she been tying that left hand behind her back using her right hand, but don't nobody want to talk about that, but we'll get past that. I want to go back to Jeff P. What rubbed me the wrong way about Jeff P is when he had that interview, when they had the groundbreaking ceremony for the practice facility.
That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
That right
That's
there.
what I'm talking. Everything he said out his mouth contradicts with everything he was doing.
Yep. That
Go
right
watch
there
the interview. He was like, "Oh, we used to be in the playoffs every year," and then you interviewing Kurt Miller. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like,
I think
Mo 3, you off mute? You off mute now, Mo 3?
Yeah, I'm off. I accidentally put it on mute. My bad.
I thought you went to sleep, man.
Nah.
All right,
yeah,
so I'm coming back.
He was getting his sniper rifle ready.
A whole bunch of stuff that Broclaw was saying was factually incorrect. Like with the nah, for real. No, all jokes aside, man.
Just go.
All jokes aside, the draft thing. It's not actually a class thing, like a junior, senior type of thing, because Flau'jae Johnson is a junior, but she's draft eligible. It's really the real thing. The cap on it is an age thing. You can't be drafted in the U.S. You can't be drafted until you're 22.
22, yeah.
Or in the year of that you will be turned 22.
That's late blooming.
Yeah, if the draft is in the year that you become 22, then you're also draft eligible, even if you're actually still 21 while the draft is happening. As long as you turn 22 before the year is out, then you're still eligible. And then overseas, the draft age I think is 18.
Is 19.
Is
19 or 18. It might be 18.
And how old? What year you in when you 22?
Huh?
Typically your fourth year, depending on your age.
Yeah, but Flau'jae turns 22 this year, and she's a junior. So it depends on it's not a class thing. It's the age thing.
That part I did not know she was gonna be 22. I thought she was.
They need to fix that, man.
She's 21. She'll be 21 when the draft happens, but because she turns
Oh,
22
okay.
later on this year, she's still
So it
draft
has to be
eligible.
in that physical year that you turn 22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if the draft, yeah, so she could be drafted at 21,
But
but
she's turning 22 in that physical year of the draft.
yeah,
Right.
Okay.
That was the
Because
only
that's what happened to Angel. Angel was 21 when she was drafted.
right.
But
yeah,
just because she was turning 22 in that physical, I got you.
yeah.
That's
So
that's what I was coming from with the senior. I might have
yeah,
I
so
should
it's not a,
have put the
yeah,
grades in there. So you're right.
so they would
Okay.
have to change the year. They would have to change the draft year. You're eligible by year.
Mm-hmm.
It's not by class. Because if they change by class, that doesn't really change anything. Because
Mm-hmm.
you could graduate high school and take like a 2 year sabbatical, then start college late, and then graduate as a freshman or a sophomore. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not really the class thing, it's the age thing that they have to change.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I don't like about it is if that only applies to Americans. People from overseas
Absolutely.
can people from
18.
overseas could enter the draft as soon as they leave high school, basically. 18 or 19, I think, is one of them, but I'm pretty sure it's 18. They could come. So I don't really like why they handicapping the Americans like that.
Like the African girl, she's gonna be
I
19
think the
into the draft next year.
I think
Yeah,
the reason why I'm not saying it's okay, but I think the reason why is because they able to go pro younger overseas.
yeah, I guess they want the talent.
Yeah, them
And something
overseas
way
rules
back
is
when
different.
you said the WNBA is in the gray. You're not in no damn gray. This is the most money they've lost since their inception. They lost over $40 million this year.
Yeah, what I'm saying, but they were losing
Hey Mo,
hundred.
No, they were
how
losing
did they
10.
lose
No, they
$40
were losing
million,
10 million a
Mo?
year.
No, they lost.
They,
No,
Mo,
You
they did.
cutting them off, Tony. You cutting Mo off.
I'm asking him a question. You be
He
quiet.
right. No, he right, Tony.
Mo, I'm
they were
asking you
losing
a
on average
question.
$10 million a year.
No, I'm just asking a question. What did they lose that 40 million for?
What did they lose it for?
Yeah.
It's the all right. This is how they calculate the
Somebody got to
losses. The
turn their
amount of
thing
money
off, man. We
that
getting
it takes
feedback.
to, huh?
Somebody got to turn their background off, man. Y'all hear
Yeah.
that?
Mo,
That's you.
Mo,
That's Mo 3.
Mo.
It's
She
me.
just trying to create confusion.
It's not me.
There it is, man.
Mo, she's only trying to create confusion.
Look here, you looking for somebody to argue with tonight, man. Just be
You sure
quiet.
that's me?
I'm talking. I'm trying to
'Cause my
learn
mic been
Yes.
on
information.
the
He
whole
said
time.
that they lost 40
I
million.
know,
I'm
but
trying to find out what they
we
lost
hear
40
every
million
time
for.
you talking. Yeah, like if I
Let the
mute
man
you,
educate.
hold up, Tony. If I mute you, Mo 3, we don't hear that no more. When you talking, we hear the show.
You hear it now?
Come on,
Nah,
Mo. You
now we
making us
don't hear it.
lose 40 million right now, Mo.
Go ahead.
Nah, man. What I'm saying is they lose an average of 10. The reason why they losing $40 million because the amount of money that it took them to put into the league, they didn't get that. They got $40 million back less. The amount of money that they made back as opposed to the amount of money that they spent was $40 million less than what they spent.
The true reason is because they paid for charter fights this year, which they normally
Yeah,
didn't, and that's what made it from 10 million to 40 million.
different
yeah,
things.
it's not just the charter flights.
Right. I was just going to say
It's
it's
other things
different
that they
things.
did too.
Yeah, the advertisement too.
When I
Advertisement.
can't, no, when I'm saying
They
that,
spend a lot of money on promotion.
what I'm
I
saying
thought it
is
was because they had to pay back those
that
NBA
too.
owners.
All of that, that's part of it. But what I'm saying is, Mo3, when I say they in a great area, meaning that the WNBA has made more money than in the whole history of time that it's been open for 28 years. This year, yes, when you make more money, you spend more money. I mean, that's just
Yeah,
how
And
it
when you have more money, you get more problems.
That's
That's right.
irrelevant.
You get
That's
more
irrelevant
problems.
though.
So what I'm saying
Hold on.
is,
Let me ask y'all a
irrelevant.
question real quick. Mo 3, when is the draft?
The
It's
draft,
in April.
I think it's in. It happens right. I think it's in April.
Okay. I was just trying to
Pretty sure it's in
clarify something
April.
because
Happens like right
Flage,
after the
she just turned 21 yesterday.
yeah. So no, she not
So
gonna.
if the draft is in
Not
April,
gonna make it.
Yeah, the
I
draft is
was
in
gonna
April.
say that. I don't
But the
think she's
draft is next
eligible.
year though.
The draft was April
So she
15th of
still,
this year.
so she still qualifies, so she can be draft eligible.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it
I
will be
never
next
heard that.
year.
I can't
I
That's
don't
confirm what
know.
Mo3 saying, but
I'm
to his
telling.
point, she will be turning 22 next year, and the draft is next year. So I don't
Yeah,
that's what
know
I'm
if he's
Okay,
saying.
right.
and you can't
She
just cut
just
the
turned
man off, man.
21
Let the man finish
yesterday.
what he got to say.
Yeah, she just
Hold on,
had a
Tony.
birthday yesterday.
Yesterday,
Tony looking for a fight.
she just turned. Hold up.
Now
She
Tony
hold up.
trying to
Hey,
learn.
hold on, guys. Let's try to clarify this. She just turned 21 yesterday, right?
Yes.
Right,
Yeah,
And this is Fly J's junior year, right?
Yes.
right,
yeah.
She turned
Correct.
21 yesterday. The draft is in April. So just
right.
because she'll be 22 5 months after the draft, she's eligible to be drafted.
Yeah.
Somebody look it up. I
No,
mean,
I
Look
don't
it
think.
up.
I think because
I know what I'm
let me
talking
say
about.
this, Mo3. I think so. I think I can be corrected, like certain things, the little parts that you corrected, but I think that you're wrong with what I'm saying because she was talking about doing her junior and her senior year, and also she was talking about how the next 2 years is her chance to show dominance without Angel Reese.
She's saying
She had an
So
interview.
why come hasn't nobody mentioned Fly J even coming out?
be
No,
eligible for
I
the
just looked it
NBA
up.
say
draft
that.
I just
will
looked it
She say
up.
that because
You have to
notified
be
you have to
22
leave. She
in
don't
the
have to
year that
leave if
you
she
are
don't want to.
drafted.
be at least 22
You might
years
be right,
old.
Mo3. I'm
You
just saying I don't know.
you have to be 22
You know what
in the
I'm saying?
year that
Just
you're
because
drafted, so
it's
she's
just
not
like Paige.
eligible.
Paige was eligible to go
Yeah,
out
at
in last
least
draft, but she had an
22
option to go back for
down
another year
there.
because of
Right.
COVID.
College graduation.
So she
Flaje
chose to
is
go
not
back. So
eligible.
it's not like because you're eligible for the draft, they say, "Oh, you're eligible. You got to get out of here."
Okay.
She doesn't have to enter the draft, but she's draft. That's why I said draft eligible.
She's
That means
eligible.
she's
Okay.
that it means that she wants to enter the
Hmm.
draft. She can.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure that out. We gotta get a definite on
But
that.
I'm kind of certain, K-Sap. I
I just
heard
looked it up. I just
next.
looked it up. He right.
No, that's what I'm saying because
You
like
see,
the
I
draft
know
is
what I'm
next
talking about, man.
year.
I don't want us to be coming
He
It
in
ain't
right.
saying
about you
It's,
know what you're talking about. We just trying to get a clarification on it. You know, we're not saying you're wrong. We just trying to be correct when we're talking about these chicks that are 21 that we got high hopes for coming into the WNBA and we
Right.
wrong and they can't get drafted because they only 20 years old. That's what we're trying to
So
clarify.
as long as she turned 22, she's eligible.
In that
that's
draft
that's
year,
what
that's
it
what they're
says.
saying.
yeah.
That's what it says. If you look it up, I just wrote
I
on
see it now.
Google.
I see it
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
and I just wrote on Google WNBA draft eligible.
Yeah. They said
Somebody say the word
Johnson
for me.
is
I'm
draft
from Brooklyn.
eligible junior according to
Eligible.
league
Eligibility.
Thank you, bro.
rules.
Carl.
U.S. born players can declare for the draft for the calendar year in which they
Calendar
turn
year, turn
22 years
22.
old. That rule applies to Johnson, who will celebrate her 22nd birthday even 7 months after the
Okay,
2025
Mo3 know
WNBA
what he's
draft.
talking about. But
Yeah.
I don't think she's not coming out. See, most women like to get their degree though. So even though you eligible, she's not coming out until she played 4 years.
I'm very certain because I heard the interview. She said the next 2 years.
Yeah,
What,
she's
what,
not coming out.
Listen, man, that wasn't my point. My point wasn't to say that she come out. My
No,
point
no,
was to
no,
say that
you was right, brother. I'm gonna give you credit. You was
no.
right.
yeah, my point was to say that just because you're a junior or senior, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And the thing that I like most is he said I did my research. He said I know what I'm talking.
So I applied the 22 to most of them are seniors when they're 22. So I just wanted it to be clear.
Yeah,
Where,
yeah. Most of the
So
time,
Paige
yeah.
could have came out too, right?
yes.
How old is
Okay.
Paige Buckners?
Paige is
Well,
22. They
Paige.
talking crap
Well,
about her right
Paige is a
now.
little different because Paige actually playing a 5th year.
Because
She's
she
Yeah,
could have came out last year, right?
yeah, she's playing
Right.
her
yeah,
Yeah,
5th
she
year
could
right
have
now.
Because she played the
Yeah,
COVID
she
year,
could
right?
have
COVID
Yeah.
year.
yeah. Same thing with Caitlyn. She could went
Yeah,
back for a
Kaylin
5th
could
year
have
too.
stayed. Same thing with Angel.
Angel,
Angel could
yeah.
have stayed, but
Angel
they
could have
decided to
stayed.
come
Yeah.
out. Paige wants a championship. So Paige staying one more
Yeah,
year to
she
see.
did say
Because you
that.
got to realize
She did
AZ
say
Fudd
that.
is back. AZ Fudd is back now. UConn is primed to win a champion. There's about 5 or 6 teams that could win a championship this year. This year, Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all better start paying attention to women's college basketball. Y'all like the WNBA.
I
I
watch it
thought
all.
Paige stayed because she really only played two seasons because one season she had to sit out because she was injured, and
Yeah.
that was the
Right.
COVID season, so
So
she only
man,
really got to play
we gotta
two.
wait a while for Juju then.
Yeah,
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 Juju,
yeah,
yeah.
Oh
yeah,
Juju
yeah.
coming
yeah,
out
Juju, yeah,
2027.
yeah.
yeah.
Juju 19.
No, she only
But Juju,
19. She
but
coming out. She coming
Juju's
out
draft,
28.
Juju's draft is deep.
No,
Yeah.
2027. K-Sap. She'll be 21.
Man,
Yeah, 2027. But Juju got the draft with Fuwali.
I don't like that rule.
Me neither. That's what
I
I'm
I
don't
saying.
don't
like
like
that.
it. I don't like it that I don't like it, man. I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
tell
it.
you.
Even if it
I'm gonna tell you
even if
like
it
this. I like
changed,
it.
they probably still wouldn't come out because they're making so much money.
I'm
Nah,
gonna tell
but
you like
like
this.
Mo
I
three
like
said.
it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Nah, go
My
ahead. Go
God.
ahead.
All right.
Nah, don't
I'm
you
gonna tell you
finish.
like this. I like it because it makes I don't like men's college basketball, right? Some people see, I think if you a fan of if you're in the pros, if you a fan of a team or in college, if you a fan of a school, then you could just follow it every year. I'm not like that. I become fans of players, and players make me fans of teams or schools or whatever the case may be. So because the women's game is like it is, I can now be a fan of Notre Dame, of South Carolina, or whatever, because of USC with Juju. Because I know every year when I'm watching Juju play. I'm watching
Yeah.
so and so play. So I actually
And
like
that
it for the
makes you
women's
stay in
game.
tune.
I
It
don't
makes you stay in tune with that
makes
team.
me stay in tune. Exactly. I don't like men's. I could. That's why I can't get into men's college basketball because they one and dones. I don't give a fuck about Duke,
Yeah, they won.
UConn,
Yo,
North
Brooklyn, yo,
Carolina. I don't
All
care about them.
I'm gonna tell you
yo,
something.
Brooklyn.
Famous
That all
Kentucky.
that changed because back in the days, man, when they had Big Monday with the
Yeah,
Big
they
East
used
with
to play 2 and 3
Georgetown,
years.
Villanova. Now
Yeah,
I'm
all
talking
that
about
stuff.
as a competitive nature. Back in the days, that Big
That's
Monday,
low.
that's Mo three. Mo three, you got that echo because you got the show playing. Because every time I mute you, it's gone. So back in the days, man, when they used to have Big Monday, when you had Georgetown with Patrick Ewing and things like that, that's when everything was that was college
Isaiah, all
basketball
of
for
them.
men. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But now, like Brooklyn said, when you following a certain player and they on a certain team, then you start, okay, I'm pulling for that team, right?
Right.
So like, Olivia Miles, she had that damn triple double today. Notre
20, 10,
Dame.
and 10.
You know what I'm saying? And she's special. You know what I'm saying? And it's the
And
crazy thing about it
Hidalgo
is,
showed out too.
yeah,
Hey, yo, Brooklyn, yo, real talk though. Shouts to you, cause you brought up to, a couple times like Olivia Miles, Pow Pow, and Raven Johnson, and I decided to actually watch them tonight, my nigga, and they was
I
definitely
said,
hooping, my nigga. They
Yo,
was
they was
hooping. They was
yeah.
I
You
hooping.
said,
gonna you gonna enjoy this season, bro.
somebody
Because
said
it's
Raven
a lot.
Johnson struggled. Did she struggle for South Carolina?
Yeah, I heard somebody say that, but it's game
South
one.
She
Carolina
was
was
hooping.
People
struggling tonight with
She was hooping.
Michigan.
Yeah, that's what
I
they
don't even
said. Yeah.
understand that one.
people put too much stock in the
they lost their
in
forward.
the beginning of the seasons.
Yeah, they lost their power forward. She's suspended right now indefinitely because of a situation that happened off the court. So they lost their power forward, the girl with the curly
No,
hair.
Papa played tonight.
No.
Nah, you talking about
Pow
Watkins or
Watkins.
Ashley
yeah.
Watkins,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
about that. Oh
Oh,
She
yeah.
I,
she
I
got
can barely hear because
I
I don't
think if
know
that's you,
what's
Brooklyn,
going on with
Brooklyn,
y'all
you got
son
that
tonight.
feedback.
yeah.
There you go.
So the thing is that she got suspended
Yeah, you was
for a
blaming
few.
me. What's up
No,
with that?
it was both of y'all. It was
That's you,
because
Brooklyn.
yeah.
He just said you.
Now Brooklyn's muted, so that's you, Mo three.
So
Cause
look, I
y'all,
ain't even say nothing.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
She talking
I
about
got it,
Mo 3,
Brooklyn.
talking about that's you, Brooklyn.
And see what's happening is I think Mo three. I don't know if you're watching the show from your phone from the YouTube link instead of the StreamYard link. That's why you're getting that feedback.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm on the stream y'all link. I don't know what's going on with mine.
Yeah.
Nah, that was Mo three. We got it. We good though. Somebody said chill on the Raven Johnson slander.
Well, the thing is that I think Raven is going to be all right. It's just a shakeup on the whole team because of the situation that just happened. So it just happened maybe a few weeks ago with her, and they decided to suspend her indefinitely right now. They didn't suspend her for the whole season yet, but she got a case right now that she's got to attend to during the college season. They didn't suspend her from school but they suspended her from the actual season indefinitely until it's resolved. So until then, South Carolina got to figure it out. They got to figure it out.
They're gonna be all right though, because they got a lot of talent, and you gotta realize like the girl who's playing for her,
Edwards is
no, no,
good,
no,
man.
it's the white girl. I forget, damn, I can't think of her name right now. Chloe,
Who kids?
Chloe Kitts. Chloe Kitts is getting busy. Like
She was.
Chloe Kitts got the type of game. If for the people who don't know her, she got a similar game to like a Satu Sabli, meaning like she's a big, she's like 6'2", but she got handles like a guard. She can shoot like a guard. Like she play like a guard at 6'2". So South Carolina gonna be all right. Don't worry about them.
You said don't worry about them.
Yeah, don't worry about South Carolina. They probably gonna go undefeated again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, man, like it's game one. Everybody, you can't put too much stock in game one. They just getting it off and running. But
Butterflies.
Michigan did give, South Carolina all they could handle, but it's early that, South Carolina got a test, because that builds their character, you know what I'm saying? But
And that was also, yeah, I thought you was done. My bad.
Oh nah, like y'all was talking about Kits. She had 19 tonight, so I mean she
Yeah,
balled
she
out.
stepped
You know what I'm
up.
saying? But I understand Raven Johnson didn't have a good game. She had 2 points, but hey, it is what it is. Powell had 9, but like they just getting started. They just getting
settle
started.
down. They just lost Camila Cardoso, and they lost the power forward, 2 main pieces.
They're not walking back in that door no time soon, man. They got to ball with what they got, man.
They got to run with what they run.
Y'all got to stop that. Stop saying names that ain't there.
We
can't do that.
I'm saying that they lost 2 main pieces.
But we ain't worried about that. Hey, I mean USC struggled with Ole Miss. They got away with a 2-point victory. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's and your girl, man.
LSU played well tonight.
Hey, look. No, I ain't talking about LSU. I'm
You
talking
can't
about USC.
really say
They were playing.
well.
They were playing a high school team anyway. So
That's what I was about to say. They did play well, but you got to look at who these teams is playing.
Hey, look, but look, Brooklyn, your girl Kiki Afrin got off tonight, boy.
Yeah,
she had 22 and 13 rebounds.
Nice.
Wow.
And look,
and you want to know why?
She shot 7 of 15 from the field.
Yeah, she know what she playing for.
But look, Juju, she had 27, but she had 9 turnovers though. Stop that, Juju. Don't start that, Juju. 9 turnovers. That's unacceptable. But she did have 10 rebounds though.
You want to know how I know she's gonna be all right, K-Sap?
What's that?
Because she had her right hand tied behind her back, just like Angel Reese.
You
she was playing with that left.
Yeah, she playing with that left. But see, she was doing them videos at 94 with Phil Handy. Phil Handy got one of the, hardest workouts, there is for these players. And, he put her to the test. And she passed the test, man.
Is she gonna play the one? I'm asking Brooklyn and UK South. Is she gonna play the 1 this year, or is she gonna?
Man, she can play the 1 or the 2, man.
Nah, she's gonna be the 3.
The 3.
But I'm saying, but he asked the question. She can play the 1 or the 2. Though.
Oh yeah, she could play 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah,
she could play 1 through 4, but she's gonna be the 3.
She just got a game that you can't fucking teach, though.
You gotta realize she's 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's pretty tall, but but she can handle that ball.
Yeah, she's 6'2". Again, with a she got a handle, like she play like a guard, like
right.
I understand that. I understand that LSU played a high school team in Eastern Kentucky. But their whole starting five got off, man.
What's her name?
Who?
Anissa. Flage and Anissa got off.
Anissa Morrow, she had 20. Flage had 25.
She had 20 and 10.
Yeah, Williams had 18. Smith had 15.
And who's their point guard? I saw a guard out there that was, I don't know the name yet, but she had a solid game too.
Is it Smith?
Nah, it was like Williams or something. I got to look at
Williams,
it.
Williams.
Michaela.
Michaela Williams. Yeah, she
Oh,
had
that was Michaela I was looking at. Okay, my
yeah,
bad.
she had
So they had
18. Yeah.
they had as a guard.
And
I
you know
thought I'm
something
sorry.
about Flies J? She's an underrated rebounder too. She can grab some boards, but she shot efficient, man. She
Pretty
was
Yeah,
10
tall
of
she
though.
15 from the
athletic.
Pretty
field.
tall. She pretty long though.
But you got to look at
Not small.
Yo, you
Fly
know who
J's
got busy today?
who?
Lauren Betts. I looked at UCLA. She was the leading scorer, rebounder, and assist
They
for
played
UCLA.
Louisville. Yeah, they beat Louisville 60 to
Yeah,
59,
Lauren
man. And
Betts got crazy. She gonna
yeah,
be in the draft with with who we just talking
Hey,
she
about?
had 18 to 13.
No, not Paige. Who we were just talking about from LSU? I
Juju,
forget her name.
Fly J.
Juju.
Flossie. She gonna be in the draft for Flossie, Lauren Betts.
Yeah, she had 18 and 13, man.
They come out next year.
Yeah.
Or
But
the
it's
year
all
after.
good, man. But hey, man, we're gonna wrap this show up, man. You know, we on the
But that girl Swords and what's her name? Hobbs from Michigan, they bad.
Yeah, they nice. They
Yeah.
true.
The one thing I
Because
learned
Sword had
about
like
Miss,
27 points tonight and 12 rebounds.
but
yeah,
And Hobbs had about 19
I
points.
will say this, Tony. This is the
They were
perfect
giving them the
time.
business tonight.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to upset one of them powerhouses early in the season.
yeah,
You don't let them get their feet wet.
yeah. While they still trying to figure it
Yeah.
out.
But now I
But and
think
that's what Michigan was trying to do today. Michigan got a lot of young
they
players
was causing
because they
confusion.
star for a lot of people who don't know the star of Michigan. She went to Texas. Her name is Layla Filia. So she on Texas now. She's a senior too. She's coming out in the draft too. Problem with Layla Filia is she hasn't really like she's a solid player, but she hasn't really like gotten better year after year after
But look,
year.
check this out. I'm glad y'all keep on saying all these players coming out in the draft, right? With the WNBA, man, with the draft, you only can what is 12 picks,
13.
13 picks, and this goes back to what Bro Claude.
156 people now.
Yeah, this goes back to what Bro Claude said. If you don't get drafted, you got to get picked up in free agency, right? So somebody gonna get the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be unfortunate, man.
I say it all the time. I'm just saying. Can
I
y'all
feel
ask me this? Can y'all answer? I'm talking to the whole panel. KSAP in Brooklyn. Awede. How do y'all feel about Awede coming back?
I think, man, she showed me glimpse, man, and I just, me personally, and I'm gonna leave it alone. And I'm gonna let y'all take over from here. But I just think that she can be a very integral part of the Chicago Sky's offense, man. I think she can, man. If this is what Tyler Marsh comes in and develops these players and sees the potential, I don't think he would have took over the job if he didn't see the potential in these players.
And I agree. I'm gonna piggyback off that because I feel like Michaela played her way into a role.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like she has a role on this team. And then even Michaela's game, you got to realize Michaela's a Swiss Army. She's a Swiss
Army
knife.
knife.
So I
Go ahead
think,
and say it.
I think, I think, thank you, brother. I think Michaela is the type of player that every championship team needs, right? Like, because you can plug and play her in different positions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she has a role on the Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And just hold on, Bro Claude. And what Brooklyn said, he said a key word, a role.
She can be developed. I mean, if
Tony, why'd you cut me off?
Name?
Tony,
Tyler.
Tony, I was speaking and you cut me off. That's rude.
Let him finish, Tony. Let him finish.
Tony,
I can't
was talking.
hear. That's why I'm cutting off people. If I'm cutting you off, I'm sorry.
Hey, but no, I was saying.
Hey, Brooklyn, don't start, because I'll get on you. Don't start.
All right. This is what I was saying. When Brooklyn said role, that's gonna be key. I want everybody on Chicago to know their role.
Exactly.
You have to know your role. You can't start doing stuff that you got no capability of doing. Know your role. Be a star in your role, man.
So how do you feel about her getting more shots? That's my whole thing. How do you feel? Because
we've seen she's able to do that though, Bro Claude. It ain't nothing that she can't do. That's why Brooklyn said she's a Swiss Army knife, right? She can shoot the ball, she can defend, she can rebound, right? But she got to know her role.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need her to go out there and shoot 20 times a game, though.
Right. But also to piggyback off what K-Sap saying again, I think it also depends on how our team is filled out. Because
Yeah.
she's a Swiss Army knife, we might need less of Michaela or we might need more of Michaela, right? Like it depends who they go out and get in free agency, depends who they go out and get in the draft. So depending on how our team looks, she might get more. She again role. She might have a bigger role. She might have a smaller role. She see the thing about Michaela, and I think there's been a knock on her for her whole career so far. She's good at a lot of things, but she's not great at one thing.
Yeah.
So because she's not great at one thing, it's hard to like play her too many minutes depending on who you have on the floor, right? If we have better shoot, for instance, she didn't. And I don't think this is right. I think she should have been getting minutes for the whole season, but she didn't really start getting minutes till we traded away Mabry, right? Once we traded away Mabry, it opened up a role for her. So it really depends on we're gonna get a few rookies in this next draft who's gonna be pretty good because we got 2 first-round picks. It ain't like we getting third-round picks, right? We do got 1 third-round pick, I think, as well, but we getting 2 first-round picks plus we're gonna get probably 1 top-level free agent. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna bring back Kennedy.
Right.
So it's like, yeah.
She 24 though, right?
I don't know her age, but
Yeah,
sounds about right.
She's 24. So what do you think, Keisha, Sister Tony? What you think, Sister Tony? Oh, Keisha gone.
Yeah,
Sister
I think
Tony.
Keisha dropped off.
I think she's a part of the essential part of the team. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, you just agreeing with me. We hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I think she is an essential part of the team, and whatever. And if Tyler, if the new coach that came in, if he can develop her like he did Jackie Young, then there's no I doubt that there's nothing that she can't do on that for that team. She was a factor. She was part of that what they called Return of the Mac.
Now
That
you,
was her, Angel, and Kennedy, and Camilla. So that was the core of the team.
now you said
I
something
mean,
that
then
I
you had
said.
Lindsay with her shots after that, but
People told me up some in the chat, and some I got
Somebody
tore up.
got feedback, man.
Yeah.
I got
I think
tore up.
that's Tony, man. I
I
don't know
got
what y'all
tore up
doing
Yeah, I
tonight.
Saturday.
know it was. I muted my mic, so you
Yeah.
can't blame me. I knew it was.
Oh, everybody was muted
If I
but
would have said
Tony.
it, she would have said I was hating. That's why I ain't saying.
I got tore up in the barber shop Saturday. Remember, I told y'all I was in the barber shop.
I just turned on my mic because I just realized I wasn't even talking.
Yeah, I got tore up Saturday when I said that she had potential like Jackie Young, and they was like, "Oh man, there you go." I'm
I
like,
disagree with that, bro, Claude.
I
You
think,
bugging.
but they said the same thing. But I think that she has that. You just called her a Swiss Army knife, right?
Yeah, but
So,
but Jackie Young ain't a Swiss Army knife. Jackie Young is a 2-way star.
yeah, but I think that's why I'm asking you, Brooklyn. At 24, and she a Swiss Army knife. You don't think that the coach that she has right now can put that in her to?
Jackie Young, no. I think she could make her into a better player, but into you listen, I don't want to anything is possible. I don't want to say it's impossible, but to say somebody is gonna turn into somebody who's not a star is gonna turn into a star, that happens very rarely. I think she's a role player.
Why y'all
Especially when
have this?
Jackie Young was the best two-way player in the league.
Yeah, Jackie Young is a 2-way player, and she's a star 2-way player. She's not just like if we compare it to the Mels game, Jackie Young and obviously healthy, she's like a Kawhi Leonard type player. Like she's a 2-way star. To me, Michaela's more like a damn. I don't want to disrespect her, but damn, I can't even think it. I can't even think of a comp for her.
I'm listening because I do think she's also one of the players that got a high ceiling from what I've seen from her this year, because she didn't really get no tick until later on. So
I do think she could get better. I do see that. Yeah. I agree with that.
So I just wanted to know, if anybody else had some of the feeling that I had. And then I also said that I believe that she also is part of that core group because she's young. Kennedy came on X yesterday and today. She was trolling the Aces again today about the coach. She was trolling what's her name?
It's
The older
funny.
boy over there,
Yeah.
Carson.
Colson, Sidney Colson.
Yeah, she was trolling Sidney Colson today about thanks for your coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna, so Kennedy has plans on staying. So hopefully Chicago.
No, this is right. This is good news for us all. We all think Kennedy is staying. If they got Kurt Miller, we was nervous. But the fact that they got Tyler, we all excited. But I do understand I do understand where you coming from with the Jackie Young thing because they got they have similar bills. Their body is similar, but their games they both big and strong, but they just have different games. But I do get the comparison.
But I think she's capable of being trained. If she's trainable, that's the greatest thing about her.
You cut me off, Tony.
Tony, man, Tony, you the one that got the feedback, Tony. I think you got the show.
I don't
plan
care. At this point, I don't care.
Tony,
You've been cutting everybody off tonight.
We got to mute you, Tony. You got the feedback coming.
I'm just playing with you, Tony. We don't got beef.
We got beef always.
Tony on the tape delay.
I'm gonna be like Cardi B.
Tony on tape delay.
I think Tony wants something else.
Tony on tape delay. But look, man, we're gonna wrap this show up, man. We had a pretty good show tonight, man.
Good show.
Yeah, we gotta, like Brooklyn said, man, we gotta log on in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, not me. I'm off the mark.
Oh, y'all not me, baby. I work 5 days a week.
I work for the city. I'm off the mark.
What you, a trash man?
I can't tell you what I do.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
If you look at when you on my Instagram, so you should know. If you it ain't no secret, but I don't be, I don't broadcast what I do on the internet because it could bring me issues. So I don't talk about it. But if you on my social media,
You're a
you
city
should know.
man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Hey, listen, perk benefits.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's what it's all about, man. Everybody got a full-time job, a day job, man.
That's it.
I punched that clock at 6 o'clock to 2:30, 6 to 2:30.
God bless you.
Monday through Friday, man.
Look, God bless you. I'm too listen, after the military, I'm too undisciplined.
Man, look, man.
I work for the fire department though, KSAP.
Yeah. Hey, Chill don't pay the bills, you know what I'm saying? So,
no. Chill don't pay the bills. You gotta be consistent.
I gotta get my grind on, man.
I got a good niche. It's all good.
You heard KSAP?
Yeah, I heard you. I got you.
Hey, KSAP, all I want to know is when you gonna come out with the twerk for
We got it. Okay, I got to come up with a good logo. I think Jay asked me that earlier, man. That shit was funny.
Yeah, you got to get that ASAP, bro.
Hey, that was funny what you said, Tony. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna have to keep on messing with you with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Jay Burns, you was cooking today, bro. I don't know why they was disagreeing with you.
Hey, I sat back and let him go. I didn't cut him off one time. I'm sitting there laughing at him and Tony. I was laughing, boy.
Oh, what's up, Jay Burns? I ain't even see that was you up there, boy.
Man, Jay Burns been in here all night. Stop that, bro. Claw. See what they do, Jay Burns? See what he doing?
They only here to cause confusion.
I thought he left after him and Tony. I thought.
Nah, he been here. Jay Burns don't run like that. Jay Burns always come first, stands 10 toes down. But I will say this though, somebody ran Bro Gad hot yesterday.
Whoa.
Go word.
Yeah, that's why he ain't come back today.
I'm mad I missed it, yo. Like they be saying, I don't get. So when I find your page, I just happen to look for it, and then I'll be like, oh, he live. But
I don't know what
never
be
get
happening,
notifications.
Brooklyn. That's what my wife say the same thing, man. I
got your bell. I got the bell click too.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. I dropped the video I did probably about 3 days ago. My wife just got the notification today.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Ted, Bro Gad was mad yesterday, boy.
What happened with Bro Gad?
I forgot what happened, man.
With the Mabry situation, that's
I might have to go back and look at it.
He got tight about Mabry, bro.
Yeah,
It was
I
the
got on
Mabry
about
thing.
that Mabry thing.
But see, the
you know?
thing about it is, see, Bro
Yo,
Gad, what he do, he brings the Mabry when he was riding for Mabry hard. But
Yeah.
we was just talking about Mabry not being on Chicago, and when Kennedy Carter got in the lineup, her
Right.
production went down and stuff like that. And then,
Yeah.
you know, she wanted to ask for the trade. Oh, he
Right.
went ballistic, man.
Now,
He
yo,
said,
yo,
"Why
yo,
y'all hating on
now,
Mabry? Enough of the
and yo,
Mabry slander."
in all fairness, though, he was kind of right because I remember when Mabry, when the trade happened, it was reported that Mabry had been asked for the trade. I don't,
Yeah,
so
early in the thing. But
Yeah.
what
like,
I
he was
understand
right
what he's
about that
saying on
though.
that, but when he used to bring Mabry up all the time, we let him talk about her, right? But when we talking about Mabry, just because she asked for a trade, why are we hating on Mabry? He just went left, boy.
Yo, you know what's funny? I did watch a little bit of it yesterday, and I heard y'all talking about Mabry, and y'all kept saying Marbury. That shit was mad funny.
I call her
Somebody say
Mabry.
Mayberry or something.
Nah, that Bro
Yeah,
Claude call her
They did.
Marbury.
yeah,
Marbury.
Marbury.
Yeah,
Marbury.
Bro Claude call her Marbury.
Ballberry.
Yeah, Marbury.
Brokeberry. Whatever
Yeah,
berry you want to call her, she was definitely not
yeah.
there on
But
Chicago.
nah, man. Like I said, man,
You
y'all
know, I only
guys
know
always.
one Marbury.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Steph is
Nah, he
That
ain't
boy
even.
from Brooklyn.
Nah, I don't rock with Marbury,
You
man.
don't rock with? Why you don't rock
Nah,
with Marbury?
he a little different, man.
He one of
He
the
get.
best point guards out of
Nah,
Brooklyn.
that cat done
Man,
Oh,
y'all
got
okay.
out of
talked
the
about
league.
Marbury so much last night.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
he done got out of the league, went
Tony,
over to
Tony, you
China. Ain't
delayed.
different.
We been off that conversation. You
Yeah,
30
see.
minutes
She
behind,
on
Tony.
that tape delay, man. She on that NBA
I
tape
ain't gonna
delay
care.
back in the day.
I'm
Yeah.
saying what I gotta
We
say.
talking
Yeah.
about the Liberty right now. You just,
You're not
wait
talking about
till
no liberty.
wait till you catch up. We talking
You
about the
ain't not talking
Liberty.
about no
We
liberty.
talked about Marbury 20 minutes ago.
You looking for somebody to fight with tonight. Go fight with your girlfriend.
Coney Island.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tony been drinking at night. Tony from Marvin
Sebaskin
today.
Telfair, Coney Island.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
but
still in
nah.
Jamaica, Tony?
He'll be all right. Tell him to get a
I ain't
tissue.
drinking nothing yet.
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
Hey,
be
you
all right.
still overseas,
Brooklyn.
Tony?
Brooklyn, check this out, man.
What's up?
The ladies let me down, man.
Listen, I could have
On
told you
ladies'
that.
night. They let me
I could have
down, man.
listen. I could have told you the lady's not reliable.
Yeah, I see that, man. Y'all ain't trying to cook.
Hey, this how you. Hey, K-Side, this how you get them to come. You got to
Hey,
use the reverse
KSAP.
psychology.
Yeah.
Hey, KSAP. I got
Well,
I'm you got that email
yeah, I
with
got the
for
email from
Quito
I got
Love
the
Sports.
email from what's name and the other
Did
girl
she
that
get
you
with you?
sent. Yeah, she got with me, and I sent all y'all message, and ain't
Yeah, y'all
nobody
not
respond back.
reliable.
Somebody got
Yeah,
echo.
I'm trying.
But you
I'm
had
trying
two
to get
ready?
people for you.
Why ask a woman to do a man's job?
I
Be
had
quiet.
You had two?
I
Just be
had
quiet.
6 people that was supposed to be on ladies'
Brooklyn
night.
trolling.
How many replied though, Kesa?
Nobody replied when they sent me an email, and then I sent them a mass email, all of them. What day are we going to do the ladies' night? Nobody replied.
Hey,
Sound about right.
all my men in the chat,
I didn't get no email from you.
Man,
and
look,
your best,
watch this, man.
yo, real quick, all my men in the chat on your best James Brown's voice. Who world is this?
It is a man's world, but it's nothing without a woman. Man.
Tony,
Oh, that's a fact.
I sent an email to
Man, that whole
everybody.
y'all be quiet.
I sent an email to everybody about ladies'
Every
night.
one of y'all be quiet.
Y'all and you sent me that girl Cassie, the girl that you referred. She responded back to me. Then then L responded on the 31st. She the only one who responded.
Yo, Tony, K-Sap is being nice to you because everything he say to you, he hear again through your camera.
For real though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's Tony with that feedback.
And she tried to blame me earlier. That's the
Yeah,
funny thing. It's Brooklyn.
yeah. It's Tony. See, I just muted her to see how that happened.
Yeah.
Tony need to mute herself in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, you meet yourself in real life. Don't let me stop with you.
Hey,
Now.
look, but check this out, man.
You see, I'm be trying to be nice tonight, but you
Tony,
really trying to
Tony,
pull me out.
you giving us bad feedback tonight, man.
Let
Champs
me
don't do
introduce
that.
to you my twin.
All right. Hey, look, check this out. Hey, we had a great show tonight, but we're gonna wrap it up, man. we don't do final thoughts no more. We just get the hell up out of here.
Nah, you
But
see,
look,
you don't. I don't. You want to do that because final thoughts turned into final
yeah,
conversation.
Yeah,
man, that
Don't
shit.
get
yeah,
rid of
that's
final
exactly what it is.
conversation.
Nah,
Final conversation is fun.
I can't do that, man. We'll go for another hour. We're gonna
Now,
leave it just like this. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I
yo,
appreciate
K-Sap, hold on.
everybody.
Before you wait. Before you do
Look,
that,
see,
though.
there you go. See,
Yo,
there you
hold
go,
on.
Jay.
You gotta cover the college women's basketball, bro. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, after watching tonight or today and all that, we should all be watching because that's all future draft picks.
I've
You
been,
know
That's
what
a
I'm
I've
saying?
been
fact.
watching. I've been watching. All
I'm
right,
gonna be covering it too. I'm
all
gonna have
right.
my equipment soon. I'm gonna be covering it too. But I'm gonna do it with K-Side. Me and K-Side gonna do
Man,
it
look,
together.
Brooklyn be going live playing in the park. He be playing in Rutgers Park, man. They some pickup ballers, man. Him and his boy they was playing. I be watching them play pickup ball on his stream, man. Hey, y'all go follow Brooklyn, man. He be over there playing pickup ball, man. They be over there playing pickup ball. Go check him out though. He probably gonna go live after you get off.
Nah, I think all my men. I was gonna say my G. I think all my guys are asleep. But we'll see. If they on, I probably play a couple.
Lakeisha, how many times I'm gonna have to send you this email? Look, Lakeisha, look, Brooklyn, you right, man. We're gonna have to fire Lakeisha, man.
Yeah, the ladies not reliable, man. We gotta.
There it is,
The men
Lakeisha,
gotta.
right there.
The men gotta hold it down.
The ladies don't want to do that show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah,
I'm calling.
we gonna cover it.
I'm calling all you ladies out in the chat too. The ones that on the chat don't want to hit the link. I'm calling all y'all out, man. Hit the link.
See, I'm not the only
Okay.
one that didn't get the email. I am not the only one. Lakeisha said she didn't get it either.
Lakeisha
Yeah,
never
but
emailed me.
You the only one. You the only one with feedback in your background, though.
Yeah. No, listen what I said, Tony. The mass email that I sent y'all. And look,
I know you love me. I know you love me. This okay.
Nah, hold up.
It's
Nah,
okay.
it ain't about
It's
that.
okay.
Hold up.
She talking to me. She talking
Watch
to
this.
me.
Watch this. I'm gonna put this on camera. And nobody replied. Hold on. Let me see. All right, look. I'm gonna put this on camera. This is the email.
Don't put no emails, K-Sap. Don't do that.
Oh, nah. This is business.
That's too tiny. I can't. We can't nobody see this.
Yeah, okay. But I sent them an email.
You're gonna have to put that on the actual.
Come on now.
Watch this.
Ain't nobody seen that. Okay,
watch this. I'm gonna read it though.
Stop
I'm gonna read it. Look, Brooklyn. What's today's date?
Today is the 4th, and the only reason why I know that is because the women's college basketball started today.
Watch this. This is the email I sent on October the 25th. Ladies' night on Simply Ball Dropping. I sent it to Cassie Chantel. I sent it to Alicia Proctor. I sent it to Pangy Mon. I sent it to Elle. I sent it to Quita. I sent it to Sister Noble.
Ain't nobody show up.
And look,
Damn
I sent it
shame.
to Daily Dose of Tea, right? And I said, good evening, ladies. Just checking in with you guys to see when you will be available for Ladies Night Podcast. The people have spoken and they are ready for you guys. Let me know when is the best time so we can set this up. Thank you, K-Sap. Nobody replied.
You know what you should do? Do a men's night and watch what happened.
And then they're going to say, oh, what happened to Ladies Night?
Watch what happened. Do a men's night.
So, Tony, get your troops together. I'm going to resend this email out, and we're going to see what y'all going to do. All right?
You muted, bro, Claude. I see it. I see you saying something.
I ain't saying
that. Hey, Brooke, I can't, I can't find you, man.
Hey, look. Check this out.
It's my name, Brooklyn. Go to YouTube and just type in Brooklyn 80s Baby.
Brooklyn 80s Baby. Lakeisha says she sent me email.
Everybody follow me, please.
And since Lakeisha is on it, make sure y'all go follow Brooklyn 80s Baby, man, on
please,
YouTube.
Please.
Man. Let's build him up, man. Let's help him grow.
Just let me know when you're going online so I can come over there and troll you.
You got to be following him first. Hey, I was trolling him the other night, and then the dude got to talking about my beard and shit.
My brother, yeah.
He got to talk about my beard.
I got you, man. I got you.
That was I don't know what his name on here is gonna be. His name on there is Henny, but I think it's
Hey,
Spaceman Wavy on here.
Lakeisha, you said you emailed me. I ain't got no email from you. Man, y'all tripping. That's what they
Yo,
do, but
hello.
it's all
I got
good.
I got a question, all right. If the Sky could trade for a player right now, realistically, who could and would you give up for that player?
I take Jackie Young.
Who
You
would you
said
give
give
up
up
for
for
that?
what?
Who would you
Who
like?
who they give up for?
Yeah, like if you as a Sky team, right? Like if y'all could make a trade for one player, if you can get one player in the trade, who would you go
Wait,
for,
wait,
and
wait,
who would
wait. Make it realistic though. What we giving up? You saying make a
no?
trade?
I'm about to.
I
That was
Trade for
give
that was
what?
my that was that
I
was my
give up
second part.
Dana
No,
Evans.
that was my second part of the question. Yeah, like who would you give up for it,
I give
realistically?
up Dana Evans.
Mm-hmm.
I give up Mariah Jefferson,
Mm-hmm.
and I give up some draft capital.
You
For
not
Jackie
getting
Young.
nobody back
For Jackie
for
Young.
them.
What you
For
mean
them
ain't getting
two.
nobody back?
Nobody want them
No,
two.
but he just asked me who would I package up. That's who I'm
No, I know.
packaging up.
That's what I was saying. Realistically, you ain't getting no Jackie Young for
Shit.
Realistically, I give up Liz. I give up Elizabeth.
Hey,
I
there you
give,
go. I give up Elizabeth Harrison. I give up Dana
Who the hell is
Evans.
Elizabeth Harrison?
no.
Come on,
Izzy
Izzy.
Harrison. Izzy Harrison.
That's her name.
Elizabeth.
Her name, you mean Elizabeth Williams or Isabel
No,
Harrison? That's two different
Isabel
people.
Both
Harrison.
of those. Both of those.
You said Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Well,
mixed it me.
I meant to say Isabel Harrison.
Is
Meant to say
Izzy
Izzy.
and Elizabeth. I give up both of those.
I give them
And
all
then
up.
I give a draft pickup.
Yeah.
For who though? Who you saying, bro? Carl?
I'm waving Dana.
Those are the new
All right,
players.
hey, look, see, hey, Jay Burns, you ain't gonna do this, man. We're gonna be all
No,
night, man. Look,
because I wanted to say Aztec.
I'm
I
waving
wanted to say
Dana.
Aztec, but yeah,
Graveyard Dana, the
Nah.
bench champion. I'm
Hey, nah.
waving Dana.
You see what Jay Burns did? We got to cut this short, man. Stop,
nah,
Jay
I've been
Burns.
wanting to ask that.
Nah,
though,
you should have
but
asked that a long time ago, man. See what I'm saying? See it?
They only here to cause confusion.
We ain't
letting
gonna let you do it.
They
I ain't
ain't
gonna
letting
let
you
you do that,
K-Step.
Jay.
We on Simply Ball
Yeah,
dropping
we gonna get this tomorrow night when we back live again.
with my main man K-Step.
We'll get off into it,
But
man.
yo, covers those college games, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean, we can. I mean, it's no big deal. I
We should do
mean,
that.
you know, we got it popping. Hey, stop, Jay. Stop. See, Jay, you keep talking, man. Stop, man. You see, Jay Burns got the
I
pro
love
gad
y'all
angle.
family. I
Yeah.
love y'all family. Y'all listen.
Hey, I
Please.
appreciate y'all, man. Look, I got to get up out of here, man. It's 11:49, man.
All
All right,
right.
man. Hey, we wrapping it up, man.
Have a good
Appreciate
night,
you, great.
everybody.
Hey, appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Appreciate everybody on the panel. Salute.